Let's be honest. Somebody's gonna clip this.
Oh, hello,
All
truck
right.
driving in front of me.
Hello.
Alright. Alright, it's on intermission. Also, proof that I do wear a kilt.
You're doing on your chair.
I'm glad I'm not watching.
Watch me twerk. Watch me nay-nay.
No, you gotta get the It looks like we just humbled here.
That's as much as you're getting.
What the hell?
What?
I did not pay enough for this thing.
Ow. Ah, fuck. Oh, mistakes were made. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Revive him! Revive him! Revive him!
Yeah, farm him! Farm him!
No!
Don't let him die!
No! I refuse! I refuse! Why do you bring me back for this? I need to be
Every
dead!
single one of our fucking reses.
Baka, revive yourself! Baka!
I can't. This isn't Destiny 1. Hello and welcome. How are we doing today, folks? I'm Tabaka, and I'm a huge video game nerd that apparently forgot to click off stuff because that's how I roll. Also, I do apologize for starting a little bit later than what I wanted to. I originally was planning to start at 10, but OBS decided to be a bitch, and I didn't want to update it, and then it froze, and yeah, stuff things. So, I'm here now. You may also notice I'm significantly later than what I should be by about 9 hours, because I said I was going to change stuff up on Sunday, but unfortunately, insomnia happened last night, and I passed out around 11 o'clock and didn't wake up till about 5, so I said, fuck it all. We're changing the schedule now. So, the new schedule is going to be starting off typically around 9 to 10 p.m. Most days. Wednesdays probably still going to be the exception to play with David Rick. And then going for get about 4 to 8 hours, basically however I'm feeling. Sorry, I need something to drink. So, that is the plan for today. Is to have some fun with the new schedule. Finally getting to the trauma-filled fun that is known as Star Rail. Specifically going into the 3.6 storyline, where we're going to be getting the expansion into Evernight, which is March's old personality, question mark, something. And then also Terravox, aka Dom Hung. The plan is for story mode, depending on how long that goes. I haven't looked into how long this patch is supposed to be. My guess is it's typically between 4 and 6 hours, so I might do it all in one go. If I don't, I will come back Saturday, finish it up, and then go into the Romus side game thing that's going on as well. But that is the plan. Now for the fun part of whatever I play Star Rail with Amphorius and some of the predictions. Because so far, I've been Amphorius has proven a lot of my bigger theories about the Hoyoverse correct. Specifically, things like we have seen the imaginary tree now in various forms in different games, from Genshin, Star Rail, and Honkai Impact, and they are all interconnected with each other. So that's a fun thing there. I do also still think that we are going to be seeing a 13th path appear. Or, sorry, not path, but a 13th core flame show up. And that is going to be what allows us to finally actually defeat Iron Tomb. And I have a feeling that is going to be the finishing up part right now. Or for this patch, is this entire patch is going to be leading to us either forging, finding, or figuring out what the 13th core flame is, or the 13th Titan, 13th Emperor is God, whatever, however you want to say it. But we will find that. And I have a feeling it is actually going to be Trailblaze. Although there is the debate on whether Trailblaze is supposed to be Deliverance or something else entirely. Even Time, I've seen that, but Time's supposed to be Remembrance. So, I don't know. Hopefully we get some confirmation on that. Unfortunately, I did watch the Myriad Celestial trailer, which is the ending of this patch. So, Ellie, I love you. Holy balls, did they do a shot-for-shot on the end of that, which is the third time they've done a shot-for-shot for that particular scene, which I'll talk about when we get there. But, we are, it was one of the things I was figuring. We were going to get grown-up Ellie at the end of this, and it was going to be the cliffhanger. That much I do know I'm already correct on. I don't know how we get grown-up Ellie, but we get grown-up Ellie. Sorry, Cyrene. Not Alicia. I swear, totally not Alicia. Not one bit. It is totally not Alicia. Again, for those who don't know me, I'm a huge Honkai Impact 3rd player as well, so I am very well versed in the lore and everything with that. And that's one of the reasons why I'm sitting here going like, I think I can guess a little bit about what's going on. Like, I have a feeling with Don Hung's new dragon form, being a scion of permanence, or in this case of Earth. And specifically what I'm saying is, he is going to be Sue, basically. He is going to be the one that has the vision and the patience to go through everything. And at the end of the day, is kind of the healer of the group. At least that's my guess. But then, to look at the giant Ouroboros-shaped thing in the room, we have Evernight. And I have a feeling Evernight is still going to be Remembrance coded. Because I've been seeing a lot of people saying, oh, she's going to be Veracity or she's going to be Enigmata. I don't think she's going to be either of those. I still think she's going to be Remembrance. But I have a feeling we're going to find out more about what Remembrance actually is. And the fact that Ouroboros, the Veracity, and the Enigmata might be different faces of Fuli. Especially considering it looks like Fuli exists and doesn't exist at the same time. But either way, I'm really looking forward to Evernight's development. I do think she is going to start off as an anti-hero, not a villain per se. She is going to have a very specific goal, which is going to be protect March 7th at all costs. But by the end of it, she is going to come to terms that March 7th and her, while they are similar, they are not the same. I honestly think she is going to be more like Fuha and Herrscher Sentence over what I see a lot of people saying that she is Saiyan. But we'll see. Anyway, I think that's enough of me blathering on about theories and ideas and other fun shit. So, let's go ahead and hit that. And yeah, I was having fun trying out the new game mode. Oops, I forgot to turn my Fuji off here. Okay. I was having fun, with this one, the Equilibrium, the new endgame thing that's come out. Yeah, Judgment of the Equilibrium. All I've got to say about this thing so far is, holy balls, is it hard. Like, I normally can clear everything in the end game of this without much issue. I have fairly decent teams. Most of my characters are very well built. I can't get 3 stars on these 2 nights yet. And I still am not able to even get a single star on fucking Lygus, which is annoying the shit out of me. I have a few ideas of things I'm gonna try in the future, but we'll see. Oh, that's one other thing. This bitch. Well, I shouldn't say this bitch. She has plans for Anforius. And I have a very, very strong feeling her plans involve March 7th, and specifically, she is trying to help March 7th. But anyway, also, why am I in Pentecote? Oh, I know why I'm in Pentecote. Like, I should be in Amphorius. Alright. Anyway, let us go. We'll do the story recap.
In Ides Elysiae, I crossed paths with Cyrene and reconnected with Scrulum and Herta. They revealed that the world-bearing core flame must be secured in the world's next cycle, but Lygus would stand in our way. Only with the power of the law could we hope to oppose him.
Yep, that was us going to Saridra. Also, I love having Taken the Journey in the background of this. Yeah, Take the Journey is just a fantastic song, in my opinion.
We returned to the era of the first Flame Chase journey, where we met the Flame Chase heroes of old, including the Monarch Saridra, the Chrysos heir of law, and Hycelens, the Chrysos heir of the ocean who served her. To ignite law, we needed to overcome Fagusa, who had sealed the vortex. However, we discovered at the rallying feast before the battle that Lygus had already forged a pact with the reigning Saridra. During our clash, I was cast out of this world, and Saridra broke her alliance with Lygus. Guided by Herta's hints, I obtained the Garden of Recollection's aid and left Lygus's cage. Within the path space, a mysterious guest bearing the likeness of March 7th, Evernight, appeared with the world-bearing core flame and sent me back to Amphorius.
Evernight has a plan, and I also have a feeling that Evernight has been here not since the first cycle of Finon and Cyrene, before they started the 333 million. I still also feel that March 7th, her origin is on Amphorius. Also, these jellyfish are fucking a part of her share of corruption.
While I was away, 1,000 years had passed in Amphorius. Amidst the desolation of Akma, Cyrene left behind memories of a long war between the Chrysos heirs and Lygus. Their sacrifices laid the groundwork for my return, and with it, the Era Nova. In the illusions of Styxia, the tales of Hycelens and the first Flame Chase journey were unveiled to me. Hycelens, who had been waiting in the ocean's depths, led me to the vortex. There, Lygus emerged, revealing his true identity. Genius Society number 1, Xandar.
Xandar Kuwabara. Which, that is a regional thing, shall we say.
Hycelens and I couldn't stand against Xandar alone. But the geniuses in Cyrene acted just in time, wielding the power of the Remembrance to drive him back. I successfully reversed the course of the Era Nova, delaying the birth of Iron Tomb. However, another force now seems to be stirring.
Oh. Story crap has ended. Head to the designated location. Yes. Yep. So that's where we left off.
What a full day. A good night's sleep is basically guaranteed.
We basically left off after kicking Lygus's ass and also doing the Dormammu. We have come to bargain. And so now, once again, we're at the Vortex of Genesis. Also,
Pour me a cup, will you?
yeah. Drunkard Basin is drunkard. Okay, so I still do have a bunch of that, but it hasn't upgraded yet. Anyway, not long ago, after returning the core flame of world bearing.
I'm finally here. Once I return this core flame and become the world-bearing demigod, the cycles of Euphorius' tragedy can finally end.
We have to go through at least one more loop, though.
This Era Nova will be the arena for the final battle with Iron Tomb. But I still feel like something's not right.
Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side.
That's the thing, is there always has to be a demigod. And Cyrene didn't take up the mantle for this run.
Then, with this core flame blessed by the remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail to the future.
Weird. No one ever mentioned this. The core flame of time.
Who returned the core flame of time? Was it Evernight? Hi, Evernight.
When did it get returned?
You used Memoria to resist me. But did you not consider the possibility that...
Oh, I think they're going to be referring to the fact that even Herta can manipulate Memoria, which we saw in the introduction to Amphorius, where she was messing with a memo snatcher. So Xandar should be able to too.
The remembrance and their children might have taken this opportunity to
So
join
the fucking
the
Morse
fray
code is
as
back.
well.
Are you saying that Garden of Recollection is also getting involved in this unsavory mess?
I think they've been involved in this unsavory
Then
mess.
I welcome them. If the Memo Keepers can disrupt your little experiment of destruction, I'll give them a standing ovation.
Herta would.
But you know deep down that they can't. In fact, the memo snatchers will be more of a hindrance to you.
Who says we're getting memo snatchers, though? We could be getting memo keepers.
The memo keepers covet Amphorius' secrets, just as they covet the knowledge of every genius. In the war between the eons, the remembrance is never the erudition's ally.
That's false. That is fucking false. They were allies during the war against Ouroboros, the Veracity. Or not Ouroboros, the Swarm disaster. Remember, it's an erudition, but you were allies during the Swarm disaster.
But they are certainly not an ally of the destruction either. Right now, following behind the Trailblaze, numerous cosmic powers have cast their sights on Amphorius. They all have vastly different philosophies, but the desire to survive will unite them against a common enemy.
How can you be certain that these powers don't have their own end goals, waiting to seize an advantage in the war among the eons?
Well, here's the question, is how often do we actually need a war among the eons?
The war has long begun, Screwum. Four paths will push the cosmos to its end, and the destruction is only one of them. Polka saw these ripples, but had no way of stopping them. So she found in Device 9. Dr. Primitive also took action, but he chose the wrong allies. And now only wild animals keep him company. As for the two inorganic emperors...
Device 9. That's interesting, because there's IX, which is Nihility. Huh.
They could have ascended to the throne of destruction, but they were thwarted by the Eon's plots, and became prisoners of the erudition instead. What's interesting is, while the second Emperor had a body made of flesh and blood, he considered himself an inorganic being. Guess who was the one who influenced his thinking?
We have no interest in chatting about the past with you. Logic, you are stalled, which means
good job,
you
Scrollum.
feel trapped.
I mean, to be fair, he's bringing up a good point with the four geniuses that have had the largest influence. However, most of them have been proven wrong, with the exclusion of Polka. And even then, Polka very much keeps to herself. And only gets involved in the butterfly effect of, like, things that can potentially destroy the universe. Not just they refer to the quantum singularity a lot, and a cognitive singularity. And that singularity is basically anything that can cause a major change in the universe, like discovery of fire. However, not every singularity leads to the destruction of the universe. There's certain ones, and that's what Polka fights against. The inorganic ones are kind of whatever. Like, Ruperts are important for the development of the erudition, and also showing the downsides of the just the pure pursuit of knowledge, barring none, with the anti-inorganic equation. And then Dr. Primitive has his own issues where he's forcing his beliefs on others. The difference is Herta and Scrollum respect what others think. However, they're always trying to find new paths forward, or new ideas to push things forward. And so, Scrollum being like, I don't care about the past. That's fine. And it's also showing that Lygus is stuck in his logic.
Trapped. Yes, looking back, when Xandar was a human, he often felt trapped. But patience became my strongest weapon because of this. I've always waited for so long. What's a bit more waiting? You don't want to test the resolve of a dead man who's crossed thousands of amber eras.
You see, that's the thing, is he keeps saying that his patience is the best thing.
We won't get anywhere the way things are going right now.
Patience is becoming Lygus's weakness, because while he is saying he's patient, he can wait, he keeps acting like he can't. He keeps acting out of not necessarily fear. Fear's not the right term. But he's acting like things aren't moving fast
Every member
enough.
of the society has their own way of thinking. And we were never going to expand your thinking through words. Since we've reached an impasse in this debate.
It's my turn now, isn't it?
Hi, Anaxa.
Anaxagoras.
Interesting that he's here.
I see.
Are you sure about that?
Exactly. The benefit of dealing with intelligent individuals is that there's no need to waste words. The answer is exactly as you think.
Space all here. Yeah, that is Anan Zagreus. Yeah, no, Evernight is interesting. I did her play trial, and I've tried polling for her, but I haven't gotten her yet. And yeah, she's very interesting.
Lupai Sealand's in. Let her join the final act. I'll transmute myself into a Philosopher's Stone and embed myself into the formula.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I went after Crazy. We'll leave it at that.
And when the time comes, she needs to shatter me and scatter that stone's ashes into the ocean within the vortex.
So what exactly does your formula do?
Now that would spoil the climax, wouldn't it?
I mean, he's
I
not
have
wrong.
10,000 ways to torture an anti-Cathiran. And in the flame chase journey
Yeah.
that she experienced, the previous me already discovered the optimal solution.
I have 10,000 ways to torture an anti-Cathiran.
Just as that Titan made themselves at home in my brain, I can also fuse myself with your avatar through alchemy.
Need to watch Peacemaker.
I didn't know until I
Yeah.
tried it. But this is simply brilliant. I can flip through a genius's databank like reading a book.
That's funny that Anaxa literally has become a brain parasite to Lygus now.
Then, I will step onto the stage at the perfect moment and use the truth to end this long debate. And just as always, I'll leave the audience speechless.
You waited in the data stream for hundreds of years.
I thought you said patience was your skills, Andor.
This universe is worth all that time that I invested.
How absurd. But I can't help but admire it. You managed to avoid the watchful eye of the erudition and plan all of this within Amphorius. It seems that there was a slight oversight in my assessment of the experiment.
I realize what Lygus is saying there. He was expecting anything that could become strong enough to actually cause issues for him would get the gaze of an Aeon. But here we are with an Axa going, I'm smarter than you, and I still haven't been gazed at.
Perhaps there was more than just one oversight.
More than just one?
I underestimated the Remembrance's methods. A third party is about to join our discussion.
Is it going to be March or is it going to be Black
Still
Swan?
haven't noticed it. In the past few moments, we've all forgotten something, haven't we?
Yeah.
Miss Cyrene disappeared.
I thought no one would notice me if I just waited at a corner of the memory zone.
Unfortunately,
But I
not so
see
bad.
that wasn't enough to fool you, my dear.
Yeah, Don Hung is supposed to be incredibly powerful, and especially like with this newest form where he gets the core flame of Earth, he should be pretty. Yeah. Steal my memories. I miss you so much, March 7th. Yeah.
Looks like you're no longer that surprised to see me. Even though I am an uninvited guest.
I will admit, I do love this design. And I know so many people are like, oh, it's veracity coded, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, not really.
Aw, that look. So full of memories. But I'm not her. Only you can see me right now. I only exist in your cognition. So that way, other people can't interrupt us.
If you're only here in our cognition, that means Cyrene can show up too, though. You talked about what's going on. Where's March 7th? What exactly do you want?
Time's ticking, dear. Why don't you just listen to the one thing you should know? instead of getting distracted by the details.
Okay.
Your friend March 7th is no more.
I don't believe you. Why should I believe you? That's the question, is whether Evernight and March 7th are the same or not. And I have a theory, like, I've seen several people talk about Evernight versus March 7th, and a lot of people are comparing her to Seele from Honkai Impact, because you have regular Seele, and then you have Veliona, which is Dark Seele. And basically what it happens is Seele is innocent, pure, and all that, and Veliona does everything in her power to basically spare Seele the pain of life. But Veliona comes from what's known as the Stigmata, which is basically a mystical power almost that is very Honkai-like in Honkai 3rd. And it's a personality that basically developed as a way to protect, for Seele to protect herself. And Veliona, very, very early on, is shown as being an incredibly dark character, very ruthless, very cutthroat, and all that. And eventually, she softens quite a bit. She's still a little bit of a tsundere, shall we say, by the end, or by where we're at right now in the story. But she is a lot better. I don't think that's what the relationship between March 7th and Evernight is, though. I have a feeling this is much more similar to Fuha in the Herrscher of Sentience, or Senti. Doesn't sit right with you? Yeah. But basically what happens is Fuha is immortal. She is the Phoenix. She gets killed multiple times in the Honkai story. But when she dies, basically her spirit gets detached from her body, it kind of floats around for a bit, and then she comes back. She also had multiple clone bodies that were produced at one point. And the Herrscher of Sentience takes over the body at one point and goes after all of the heroes of the Honkai universe. And, well, she does a pretty decent job of kicking everybody's ass for a bit, but then eventually starts losing. And what it comes down to is Senti doesn't necessarily want to be hated or like evil or anything like that. It's more she wants to be acknowledged. And the way that it starts out is she comes off as very rash, very rough around the edges. Very much, she's going to destroy the world. But as we get more and more of her development of her character, you realize she just wants to be accepted for what she is. And eventually, we actually get into a situation where both Fuha and Senti coexist. After Fuha, with the help of Kiana, literally bash her fucking forehead in. A form of March? I believe so. I believe that this will either become a form of March, or this will become a meme entity of March. So basically, they will both exist at some point, and that's kind of where I think it's heading. Because again, Fuha and Senti, they kind of coexist after a while. And Senti actually becomes one of the good guys, literally to the point of, during one of the final battles, she becomes a pivotal point of everything that's going on. So, anyway, why should I believe you?
Huh. It's just like what she predicted. The truth shook you. Just like she said it would.
Black Swan or Cyrene?
March 7th entered this world, long before you and Don Hung arrived at Amphorius. She embraced the path of remembrance to save you two, and burned away, like a lone candle in the fog.
Wait, what?
And I and the shadow cast by her candlelight.
So you're saying March literally altered
I've
stuff?
been hiding within the cracks of time all these years. It isn't easy to deceive a genius, but I can do it.
Well, yeah, if you manipulate memories, even a genius is just like, blep.
I'll now answer your other question. About who returned the core flame of time in this cycle.
It was me.
The answer is simple. No one ever did.
Oh, what? No, you overwrote everybody's memories.
I believe someone as sharp as you would definitely figure out that something's wrong.
So where is the core flame of time?
When the Era Nova fails to proceed, you will remember our initial meeting, and I'll be able to open the way for the remembrance and reach this place.
So you're the door stopper. Got it.
Thank you for carrying this core flame all the way to the end of the world. I expected nothing less from March 7th's trusted friend. And now, I shall claim the divine authority of time.
You lied to everybody. Why? What do you need the authority of time for? She's going to use the authority of time to save March 7th. That's her goal.
The divine authority isn't actually all that important. What's important is that I will use it to participate in the inner workings of this world.
Okay.
You already have a good idea of what the Era Nova does, right? It initiates extrapolations for the next cycle, based on the World Bearer's memories.
That's what's hinted at through a lot of the trailers and through a lot of the dialogue before this. I don't think this is what she was before she went into the ice. I think this was an aspect of her from before she went into the ice. Like, so, this is me possibly reading way too far into theory territory when it comes to things, but ice is a crystal. Crystals can be used to refract light. What we get with regular March is almost the rainbow, a very happy and upbeat, grand world view of everything. Yeah, I do think we're going to see the real March. But this is the same March seen in a different scale of spectrum. So in like this case, you know, she's the ultraviolet light, so to say. She's not always there, but if you know where to look, you can see her. Also, I hate that the Vortex of Genesis still does that. Sorry, the view in the background went off again.
This immutable experimental mechanism is the key to the genius's resistance against Iron Tomb. And now, I'll be lending it just a touch more help. Let me filter your memories. Keep the appropriate seeds, and discard the rest. That way, we'll be able to complete an Era Nova that this world has never before seen.
By creating a new core
It won't take
flame?
too long. You just need to step into the rain of sensation with me. I'll tell you who deserves to be forgotten, and who deserves to be remembered.
She's sentient. I'm 100% right. She's the Hersher of sentience. The Reign of Sensation is the name of one of Hersher's sentience moves. If I remember correctly, it's specifically the Chain Blade one. The hold, but she's the Hersher of sentience. Which... Okay, hold on. If she's the Hersher of sentience, that means fully is the domain of sentience. Which tracks, because what is memory but sentience? Which also means Evernight is like 100 times more powerful than we thought she is. Or at least I thought she is. Because this is... One of the things that the Hersher of Sentience does is she will literally create a mind trap for people. Where they will get stuck in this created universe that she does, or that she makes. And they use that as a trap in various points. And it's the same thing of selectively choosing sensations and memories and things like that. She is the Hersher of Sentience.
With your memories as the base material, I will recreate the cause and effect of this world, and let a flawless Amphorius be born from the chaos.
Okay.
Isn't the fate of the entire cosmos hinged upon this fight? Then this is the best way to ensure everything works out. It will most certainly defeat the destruction, while composing an unforgettable chapter for the Trailblaze.
I can't trust you, and who will be forgotten? You're not March 7th, get her back. Your plan's no better than Lygus. No. And who will be forgotten? Yeah.
Mere mortals. Flawed individuals. Failed heroes. People like them cannot nurture the world, and would only become memory impurities.
But they still don't deserve to be forgotten, or your plan is no better than Lygus. No, they still don't deserve to be forgotten.
Yet being forgotten is the normal state of life. The universe is like a wasteland, filled with rubbish, where occasional treasures lie undiscovered.
Also, I do want to say the voice actress for March is doing such a great job of making this voice very, very familiar, but keeping the tone and pacing different, so we know it is not the March 7th that we know.
Besides, that's what March 7th wanted.
No, March 7th would not want the destruction of people.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead.
I hate that saying.
March 7th made a wish to me before she disappeared. Her only wish was for the Trailblaze's journey to continue, without an end. I'll definitely fulfill that small wish for her.
You're twisting her wish.
What's going on? Your consciousness suddenly went so far away.
Hi, Cyrene.
I promise you that the Astral Express crew will definitely see each other again in that new world. So come, dear. Sink into the sea of oblivion and become my guest. So much time. Just the two of us. And guess what? You cannot refuse my invitation.
So, the other reason why I'm saying she's the Hersher of Sentience is this is very much some of the stuff that Senti would do.
Because this Memoria Tide comes from your companion, March 7th. It's her deepest and innermost memory.
Okay. Why do I have a feeling we're going to be on Yorillo 6?
Well, I'm not actually all that surprised. I saw you ages ago, after all. It was on that night when a certain Knight of Beauty dropped by uninvited to the Astral Express.
Okay.
That was when you showed up, without even saying anything.
So this is March 7th talking to Evernight.
Huh. I see.
This is going back to the, what, 1.4 or 5? where Argenti was introduced.
Then, do you still remember how long it has been since you entered Amphorius? That's gonna be tough to answer. 97 days. You walked every inch of this world in 97 days. But unfortunately, no one was able to see you. And you weren't able to interact with anyone. Like how the Memo Keepers renounce their flesh and turn into mimetic entities. You are now a ghost. A being. Unperceived by all.
Evernight's trying to gaslight.
But I can't just do nothing. This world is super terrifying. She and Don Hung have already set off. The Astral Express could appear on the horizon any second now.
And they too will become this place's victims.
So one of the things, like, this is actually kind of interesting in my mind. Evernight and Lygus are mirrors of each other. But they both have the same limitation. They have conclusions that they've drawn, and they cannot see past them. And that is the something that, in my mind, is consistent. Because it's something I saw, and I forget where I saw it now, and I'm kind of annoyed that I did. Is the Trailblaze is the pursuit of turning the unknown to the known. And it hates the unknowable. So if something cannot be known, the Trailblaze, that is its ultimate, like, counter, is the unknowable. So what does the Trailblaze do? The Trailblaze fights through everything, tries to push past it, to make the unknowable known. But Evernight here and Lygus, they just see it as unattainable. They see unknowable and they go, up, we're done. That's the end of the line there. There's no point in looking any further, but the Trailblaze looks past that.
For ages, I've watched people walk through that door. They couldn't see or hear my calls. The voices beyond always promised safety, but I've never seen anyone return safely.
Yeah, it was Cyrene talking to March in Pathspace.
They are all humans who got lured into this place.
But these people's memories were tampered with. That's not what happened with the Express crew.
That's so cruel. Did the Memo Snatchers do that?
I don't know. I only possess your memories. None of these people managed to break through the sky's seal. There's probably a dangerous reason as to why Amphorius had remained undiscovered for so long.
Anyway, back to our initial topic. You gotta know something, right? We practically look like twins. Maybe you know a thing or two about my past? Or any hidden powers I might have?
I love that with March 7th going, any hidden powers I might have?
Please, tell me what I need to do to protect them.
Have you ever wondered what the word cost means before jumping into action?
No. This is March. I love March, but March doesn't think.
Cost? Shouldn't I be the one asking you that? Oh. You always hid in my memories. Never wanted to come out. The only times you showed yourself were when I got into serious trouble.
So this is what Sele and Veliona did. Where Veliona would only come out in serious trouble.
That's because you also don't want to get discovered by the garden's observers. Am I wrong? There's no one here except us. If you help me, then I'll help you. Fine. Let me drop a single pebble into these stagnant waters and watch the ripples reshape everything. But you must polish this pebble with your own hands, and it will require all of your memories.
Interesting.
What will I turn into after that? Maybe you'll turn into a guiding light. Or maybe you'll be reduced to dead embers. I can't guarantee that you'll remain the person you are now. Inside you is nothing but an Evernight. Even I can only catch a tiny glimpse of it.
Interesting.
If this is the only way, then I don't see why I should say no. Besides, the mastermind behind the show is about to find us.
So March knew about Lygus already.
Apologies, lost young lady, but I simply cannot allow you to keep acting as you please.
So, he can't see you, huh? As expected. Or maybe he's seen through our true essence.
The Garden of Recollection's methods are puny party tricks. But you... how did you overcome the ultimate protocol?
How did you break my computer?
Looks like we don't have time to keep talking this out. That's right. Some opportunities will never come again. Then, let's do it. Offer up all of my memories. Cast down this pebble, and let everything in this world
Be swallowed by the torrents of oblivion.
Why did Evernight sound like Tribby?
I promise you. What was frozen was
Now, let's bring the true Evernight to this world.
So she's been manipulating Amphorius this whole time. Interesting. That's intriguing. That she's been messing with Amphorius the entire time that we've been there. Also, I love that they added the flat symbol at the end of it because she was delivering it both flat in the sense of just a flat delivery, but then also kind of flat-ish in the tonality. Anyway, I gotta run to the restroom real quick, so I will be right back.
Here, take this. Take this.
Hey, listen!
I'm gonna live my crayon eating ways.
Oh god. He's going to go for the res.
I'm not going for the res. What are you on about?
Oh god.
I'm going in. Oh fuck.
Fell on me. Blue, what was that?
I immediately grappled, but the grapple canceled me, so I need help. I need you guys to come into the city quick.
That way.
The other one's just looking up in the sky like a dumbass.
Hey, look at all them pretty lights.
Fuck you!
Go fucking
Run! Where are we going? Run! Run away!
fucking ah!
I saw somebody pop an ult there.
Yeah, I saw Nova Bomb go off. Hey,
Yeah,
it worked. We got through it.
I threw my Nova Bomb. That was all me.
Oh!
All right.
Here, take this. Take this. I'm gonna live my crayon eating ways.
Oh god. He's going to go for the res.
I'm not going for the res. What are you on about?
Oh god.
I'm going in. Oh fuck.
Fell on me. Blue, what was that?
I immediately grappled, but the grapple canceled me, so I need help. I need you guys to come into the city quick.
I make you guys pay for it instead of doing it for free.
Exactly.
And Gothic, oh god. Gothic?
I would so do stupid shit.
Gothic, you know what? I was originally going to say don't fucking clip this, but let's be honest. Somebody's going to clip this.
Clip it.
Oh, hello,
All
truck
right.
driving in front of me.
Hello?
All right. All right, it's on intermission.
Somebody paid to see him twerk.
Oh, fuck all y'all. Also, proof that I do wear a kilt.
Thank you. A second. You're doing on your chair.
I'm glad I'm not watching it.
Watch me twerk. Watch me nay nay.
You gotta get the hip shake in there. It looks like you're just humping the air.
That's as much as you're getting.
What the hell?
What?
I did not pay enough for this service.
Oaken
If you had to fund in this place, where would you do it?
Opponent claimed Zone A.
The back in the Vex pool.
Zone C.
In the Vex pool?
Hell yeah, that's kinky shit.
Why does it feel like burning?
You have the advantage.
Why does it feel like I'm getting turned into a Vex?
Kate, is that you?
Oh, too soon!
What does that even mean?
Wow! Alright, I return. Alright, so now we're getting Don Hung.
Is this the parlor car?
Yes.
Am I back already? But why don't I remember anything about my journey back? Something doesn't feel right.
1 second. Sorry, I need to do something real quick. Sorry, I realized I just got a message about my Facebook account, which I don't use Facebook anymore, like, at all. But I'm trying to at least make sure that the account doesn't get hacked, so I don't have to deal with bullshit coming from it. Okay, never mind. I don't need to worry about it. Sending shit to a dead email still. Never mind.
Think back to when she and I separated.
It will take time to uncover the reason. Before then, if one of the Nameless is willing to stay and witness the fate of this world, or to push it along when necessary, it would be of great assistance.
This is goodbye then, Lord Donhong. Thank you, guard. I hope that all of you will be able to overcome this disaster. But I can't remember anything after that. No matter how hard I think.
It's because you've not actually broken free of Amphorius.
Where's Sunday? Did he not come back with you?
He stayed with Madame Herta. They wanted to try using his tuning to help support the genius's thought hacking.
That makes sense.
Is that Himiko's voice? And Mr. Yang?
Oh my. That was Herta's suggestion? It's hard to imagine she'd borrow the power of the harmony.
Except it's fucking Herta and she doesn't care where the power comes from as long as the power exists.
No, it was Sunday's suggestion. Herta initially refused.
Oh, interesting.
But she changed her mind after Xandar's identity was revealed.
Good. That's not surprising.
And we still can't get in contact with the Xianzhou Lafu?
I'm still trying, but this place is outside the interastral peace communications coverage zone, so there's a limit to what we can do.
What about Aventurine's chip, the mini-transmitter? Surely it can get through to the IPC's lines.
Himiko, fortunately, I left that chip in the dreamscape when we departed Penacony.
Welt. Bad Welt. No cookie.
Am I dreaming? The parlor car feels so strange. Are the voices coming from the passenger cabin?
Hearken, sweet Ebon Knight. Story characters can be added to the team. Don't care.
Those two passengers have to return safely.
Don't worry, Pom Pom. They're both experienced Nameless. They'll be just fine.
Oh, I'm right here. But where did all of you go?
We're gonna run into Black Swan and she's gonna realize what's going on.
It's hard to believe that their car is still floating in the vacuum of space.
Wait, what?
That's why the Express wasn't able to receive any landing signal. It's likely that the two missing Nameless, like March 7th, also came under the influence of the Path of Remembrance, and only their minds entered Amphorius.
That would track.
We can analyze all we want, but the real question is, what can we do right now?
I was just about to get there, Miss Himiko. Right now, Amphorius' memory zone is extraordinarily full. I can also take this opportunity to enter the world and seize as much of an advantage for the Astral Express as possible before the other memo keepers arrive. For example, I can light a beacon in the memory zone for the Trailblazer and Donhong to follow back home.
Interesting.
March's room. I haven't heard a single peep from her this whole time. March already wasn't feeling very well when she and I set out. Even if this is a dream, I should still check on her.
I don't think this is a dream. I think right now, Don Hung is basically a meme. Oh, we can't check his room. Okay. Knock gently.
March, it's me. Well,
gently push open the door.
Sorry, March.
Oh wow, the ice has gotten a lot worse.
This isn't a dream after all.
Based on what Madame Herta said, Don Hung should already be on his way back.
But the Express hasn't detected any traces of him.
Because currently his mind and body are separated.
I feel like I've seen these floating black things somewhere before.
Or he's already returned to the Express, but fell into the trap of someone with ulterior motives.
No, I've definitely seen them, but I've lost that memory.
Evernight is trying to protect
the
herself.
Memo Keeper's mimetic entities are truly everywhere.
Don't worry. Normal Memo Keepers can't do anything to that little dragon. As long as he's awake enough, he'll find a way out. All he needs is a little concentration, patience, and resolve.
Hearing you say that makes me feel much better. Don Hung has all of the qualities you mentioned.
That is very true.
I don't know what your intentions are, but as the guard of the Astral Express, I must ask any suspicious and uninvited guests to leave.
And we're going to be fighting some Memo Snatchers.
Jester's hand has truly blessed me. Dispel the gloom! Destroy the skies!
Go!
Stand still.
This is kind of weird doing it with a dot team, but at the same time, it works.
Is the trap now taken care of?
Don't think so.
Don Hung!
Miss Himiko, I'm back.
Ish.
Even if it's just through a spirit warp jump.
You could hear our conversations?
Yes. It was thanks to your voices that I could pierce through the memorial barrier. Although, it was not a wise decision to let a Memo Keeper of unknown origins board the Express.
Can't argue with that.
Miss Black Swan has been on the crew's side ever since things started going wrong in Amphorius. We can trust her.
So many baffling things kept happening one after another. I don't even know where to begin. I wish I could have returned with better news.
That's one of the other things I have to remember. Don Hung doesn't know about the loops at this point. Or at least the extent of the loops.
Don't blame yourself. You're all safe and sound, and that's good enough for me.
Are she and March 7th really safe and sound?
As a matter of fact, while you were on your way back, Amphorius' circumstances changed once again.
Okay.
And these circumstances have something to do with the two you just mentioned.
Black Swan told Don Hung about what happened to us.
Are you saying that she has been kidnapped by an unidentified Remembrance Path Strider?
So you're saying that person's appearance is identical to March 7th?
It's too early to say that, as I haven't seen her with my own eyes. I've only detected a similar aura in the memory zone.
God, I love Erin's voice acting. Sorry. Erin's the voice actress for Black Swan. She also does Blake from Ruby, and it's just so well done.
We have no way of knowing what March 7th has experienced. But I can assure you, if we sink too far into the Memoria tide of that Miss March,
what will happen?
Everyone here will be torn to pieces.
Yeah, she wants to rewrite the world in her own image, shall we
Please.
say.
Trust me on this.
But
Okay.
I also trust in our trailblazing companions. I know this isn't what March would want.
No matter what secrets are buried within, we'll do whatever we can to find that March 7th and bring back her and the March we all know. I mostly understand what we've learned about the erudition and the destruction. But what roles do the remembrances intruders play in Amphorius?
I made some new discoveries relating to that with Madame Herta's help.
Okay, what's going on with them?
As part of the deal, do you mind if I share them with you? All right then. Fourth mirror.
Wait, she's able to call Madame Herta's mirrors?
It's finally my turn to shine. Oh, this feels like such a grand occasion.
Okay, what's going on, fourth mirror?
It's really been too long since I last appeared.
God damn it. Hello, fourth wall. How are you doing today?
This friend here is Madame Herta's very capable assistant. They were the ones who helped you complete the spirit warp jump. Additionally, it was thanks to them that I was able to learn the secrets of that group of extremist memo keepers.
I appreciate the praise, but I didn't have to lift a finger. I mean, mirror.
You did this through a mirror?
The garden has strict rules for collecting memories. But not all memo keepers are as proper as I am. Herta Space Station often has uninvited guests, and they never seem to know their limits. That group of memo snatchers has been taken care of, and they are now trapped in the fourth mirror.
Yeah, we got to see that firsthand earlier in the game.
How many of them are there? I can't quite remember.
I didn't really count carefully either. Maybe around 42. There's still room for more.
Of course it's 42.
I carefully dissected the memories of these colleagues of mine. Individually, their goals are not worth mentioning. But when you piece them all together, you come to a conclusion that can't be ignored. The Garden of Recollection is secretly salvaging the memories of a path disappearing.
Interesting. So they're trying to figure out what happens when a path dies.
In other words, their goal is to gain the memories of a god's death.
The moment an eon falls? That would indeed be a spectacular sight for someone dedicated to recording these things.
That's exactly the problem. They seem to have been aware of the destruction's movements early on, but they lacked a decisive power and had no way to penetrate Amphorius's firewall.
So they used the door we opened up.
What did they decide to do?
Hide the truth and wait for an opportunity. Now, it seems that letting memo keepers guide the right people here was also part of the plan.
Because, oh, I know why. So I have a theory, and this kind of goes into the greater idea of what the imaginary tree actually is and how it can be manipulated. We already know that Amphorius is a scale model of the Star Rail universe, which means it is also a scale model of a portion of the imaginary tree. We have seen gods die in Amphorius multiple times now at this point. We have seen the transition of paths from one leader to another. So of course the Memo Snatchers would want to be able to get into this, to be able to recreate the fall of a god. Because they would be able to look at it and see, oh, this is what happens when Ornex dies. This is what happens when Fugosa dies. And all that, and see the ends of these various paths and the people that take up their mantle, which at that point also is the idea is, are they becoming like the Aeons themselves? Are they becoming the gods themselves? Or are they just becoming, you know, for lack of a better term, emanators.
This also confirms one of my suspicions. They have already infiltrated deep within the garden.
So Black Swan was also manipulated.
They would not hesitate to associate with the destruction in order to salvage memories? Could they be the cremators?
I don't know. Perhaps there are even deeper things at play here.
Oh, there's no perhaps. There
The
is.
majority of Memo Keepers believe that when the universe inevitably reaches its death, unable to sustain increasing entropy, Fu Li will use the memories of everything to reforge the cosmos.
Who's to say Fully hasn't done this already?
Amphorius, as a scepter, can be viewed as a mini-universe. This is why Memo Snatchers have been frequenting the Herta space station.
I wonder if Herta space station is also a scepter. It would make sense. One of the scepters does look that we see in Gears and Gold. No, not Gears and Gold. One of the simulated universes versions might actually be Gears and Gold. I can't remember. We see what a scepters kind of look like, and one of them does kind of look like Herta space station. But it also makes sense because that's where the simulated universe is, and that's where they would want to go.
Without a doubt, these extremists wish to record the cause and effect of Iron Tomb's destruction of the erudition. They may want to use it to simulate the end of the universe, or to probe into the unfathomable will of the eons.
Yeah, they just want to... They want to watch the world burn to see why it
The
burns.
Trailblaze broke the seal around Amphorius, giving these people the opportunity to enter. Now, they'll do anything to prevent outside powers from interfering.
That's what they're assuming Evernight is. That she's a memo snatcher.
Because your involvement will certainly influence Iron Tomb's final outcome.
You said that March is closely linked to the Remembrance. Is what she's doing related to these memo snatchers?
I do not believe that Miss March is on their side. In fact, when the car you used for landing first made contact with Amphorius, a violent surge of memories flowed past. Combined with what we know now, I have reason to suspect that the flash of power came from...
March.
Exactly. She was the first to be hijacked by the Remembrance, but she used Memoria to neutralize the firewall, allowing you two to enter Amphorius.
Evernight's on her side. Evernight knew she couldn't... that this situation had to resolve because Amphorius is literally a ticking time bomb. And so she allowed Trailblaze, the path that has the biggest variance on other paths. I mean, look at what we've already done to everything, and also the fact that they're letting a Stellaron into Amphorius.
At present, we've lost contact with her. Our only choice now is to rely on the eyes and ears of those two geniuses to understand the situation within Amphorius. There's no use in agonizing over this, Don Hung. Our top priority now is to find where that car landed.
Yes.
Hi, Pom Pom.
Passenger Dong Hung! You finally found your way back home!
Yes, conductor. I'm back. It's just...
Pom Pom knows. Pom Pom came over to bring you good news. Passenger Welt says they found those two passengers. Their projections are in the parlor car.
Those two passengers.
Welt. And Mr. Screwlum.
Helico. You seem to be feeling much better now.
Well, obviously, one of the kids came home.
And Don Hung. It's great to be able to talk to you. Once again, we owe Madame Herta a huge favor.
Yes.
Madame Herta doesn't care much for favors, but she'll be happy to receive everyone's praise.
Herta has a praise kink. Confirmed.
Back to the topic at hand. Mr. Don Hung, we did a sweep of the area surrounding Amphorius' celestial body for organic signals. and we finally discovered the bodies of you and Miss Trailblazer. The two of you were
Okay.
very fortunate, as there was something protecting your bodies. All vital signs are still present, and your functions are all intact.
Yay.
Was it March protecting us?
Our preliminary determination is that the bubble enveloping you two in the vacuum is made of a substance similar to Memoria. Conjecture. This substance is connected to the lost Miss March.
How much you want to bet we're
It
six-face
will take
ice?
some effort to bring your bodies back to the Express, so you should get some rest first.
Have we completely lost contact with the inside of Amphoria?
There have been several unforeseen circumstances. We broke through Lygas's firewall after the law was amended, but now Amphorius is enveloped by the fierce path of remembrance, once again cutting off all channels of communication for outsiders.
So we have no way of contacting her. If we take into account the difference in the flow of time, every minute we delay here could be a year of waiting for her.
Don Hung, what are you thinking?
I'm going back to Amphorius, and you can't stop me,
If
Mom.
it was March
I
who
mean,
helped us get
Himiko.
past the firewall initially, then does that mean only she and I have the travel permit for Amphorius right now?
That is a logical inference, Mr. Donha.
Mr. Skrullum, do you have a way to transmit my spirit signal back to Amphorius?
You want to go back? That is far too risky.
Even if my body and spirit are able to return without a hitch, there's not much I can do here.
I mean, he's not wrong.
We can't lose you again, Don Hung.
Miss Himiko, if we can't get her and March back, how is that any different from losing me?
You're right. I should have known you'd say something like that.
Come on.
Well, I suppose there's no point in trying to dissuade you.
Mr. Yank, Miss Himiko, I will do everything in my power to bring the Express crew back together.
I know
No
you
one
will.
will be left behind.
Yay.
You
Singing
may
the
notice a hint of
Amphorius thing.
sweetness in the air. That would be the fragrance of the 7-colored bath salts from Marmorial Palace. A truly splendid journey, if I may say so. With the Era Nova now complete, you have granted the hero the perfect conclusion. Losses were a constant on the Flame Chase journey, until your radiant arrival turned the tide. Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb, ha! Mere playthings in the hands of the Trailblazer. The cosmos is safe once more because...
Shush!
Hey, hey, hey! Incoming train broadcast! Attention all passengers! The navigation meeting is about to begin!
Why are we doing this again? This is like the third or fourth time we've done the fake Trailblazer
Perfect
meeting.
timing. Let's head to the meeting. I'm wide awake and feeling great.
Okay.
Who left this note? Strange. It's like
Impulses rush through your mind, urging you to read the note. Oh god, this is a Barrows festival all over again. Tabaka, if we travel together forever, or we'll travel together forever and ever. Your good friend, March 7th. Let's get put here.
March. When did she leave this? Whatever. I'll go ask her myself. There's a new painting here.
That's not a painting.
All I did was take a bath. How did so many surprises pop up? Better step forward and take a closer look.
Good call.
I think I found her.
Who's there?
I wonder if you haven't completed the Trailblazers room, if it's actually still this full or not when you get to this part. Although it's interesting that there's no weapon there right now. Because it should be the hat suspended for mine, if I remember correctly.
What's this?
The melody of harmony can be heard, pulling you to touch the painting before you. Wake up! Oh, it was Sunday that was talking to us. Melody of harmony can be heard, pulling you to touch the... Oh, yeah. Sorry, it's the same thing. And we're back on Petacone.
Is this the Reverie Hotel?
Yep.
Seriously, what is happening?
Oh, I can't go into my room. Guest room door won't budge. Womp womp.
There you are! What took you so long? Hurry up! The navigation meeting is about to start!
Navigation meeting? In Penacony?
Come on over. It's time to choose our next destination. Perfect timing. The meeting's at a standstill. Lushaka or Melistanen? No one can make the call. The vote's split 2 against 2. Everything hinges on your vote now.
It seems like we're short one person.
What do you mean?
And once again, the passenger is talking nonsense.
Fuck off, Paimon. Or Pom-Pom. Not
Ah,
Paimon.
young people. Always full of jokes.
What? Their reactions? What's going on?
Oh, I get it. You want to play a game with us, right?
What game?
You said you didn't see March. True, she might be hiding somewhere in the lobby. The objective of the game is to uncover where she's hiding.
So we're gonna play a hide and seek with March.
You're
Got
her
it.
closest companion. If anyone can do it, it's you, right?
Okay.
Is March 7th playing hide and seek with me?
Just fucking called it. Anyway. I don't think she's the phone.
Weird. Did I even make a call?
Called collect, that's what happened.
Hello? Hello? Is that you? I knew you'd call. Missed me, didn't you? Don't worry. We'll see each other very soon. Because the trailblazing journey never really ends, does it?
I mean, she's not wrong.
March.
That's not her.
Cyrene!
Go for it.
Where is Cyrene? Where's the mem?
Not feeling ready yet? How about a cup of my special coffee blend to
Wait. Everyone is saying great things about Himiko's coffee? Yeah, sure. The lying liars.
IPC broadcast. Albert?
This is the Interastral
Aw.
Peace broadcast. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
A newsflash. The erudition experimental ground has separated from the entanglement.
The Lord Ravager did not emerge as had anticipated.
In the end, salvation of Amphorius was not only thanks to the swamp, but also to one crucial
Interesting.
Be easy. I know. But you've got this.
Hi,
Find your
Sunday.
way back. Find yourself.
That's interesting. And it's like, it's the 13 Trailblazers, or sorry, the 12 Trailblazers, and visited on Sunday. Visitor's name, blank. Guest message, careful. Listen to blank voice.
An unsigned guest log. Wait a second. Why am I looking for March 7th in the guest log?
Hi, Cyrene. Follow the mems.
March 7th isn't here. Faint, fleeting voices are speaking to me. But where are they coming from?
They are coming from inside the house. Listen carefully.
I went through something like this before. Back in Paniconi. Not even Lygus' prison could hold me. I found my way out. Keep it together. I know I can.
Listen to the harmony. Capture that streak of pink given completely. No, we're going after the pink. Cyrene.
Well done, friend. Just like that time in the Sea of Flowers in the Nether Realm. Match up my colors, okay? Then we can go home together. You're trying to tamper with the remembrance, too.
Well, we were gazed at by Foolie, so, yeah.
Too bad. You're no match for me.
You're no match for me.
Did you find her?
No, it's a futile game, isn't it?
In truth, you don't have to go to such lengths.
Because in this memory zone, March is everywhere.
We're protecting March 7th's wish. You seriously can't sense it? She doesn't want to say goodbye to the Trailblaze. She wants to keep traveling together. Forever and ever.
You can keep traveling forever and ever, Evernight. You don't have to give yourself
We
up.
are her memo sprites. For the sake of her wish, we must give it our all.
Oi.
Finally, the timing is just right.
Hi, Cyrene.
A thrilling damsel in distress rescue.
Ma'am.
Maybe I got that backwards.
Cyrene.
That's right. But now I'm in my mem form.
Yes.
Seriously, one mysterious and cute memo sprite is more than enough. Right, come with me. We're getting out of here.
Okay.
Why run away?
Why run away? Because we
What
can.
does it take to make you understand? Step 1. Stop scaring her already.
I was going to say, she's not wrong. Also, I swear if there's a flood of, like, the Black Tide or something.
In this form, I'm way more suited for the memory zone. I'm totally in my element. Grab my hand. Let's hide away in the deepest corner of your memories.
We're in dire straits, counting on you. There's so much I don't understand. But what about my privacy?
If it really bothers you that much, I'll close my eyes. Just take my hand and lead the way. Lift the curtain of memory and stir up ripples of past reverie.
Ah, back to the space station.
The space station. Where it all began for you. Looks like... What's that?
Oh, Kafka and, Subwolf.
It's your secret. I'm so curious. But I won't peek. Promise. When I first met you, I remember they were there in your memories, too.
Here we go again. After so long.
You sound really nostalgic.
As somebody that's a day one player, yeah, every time we come back here, it's
really
nostalgic.
Want to take a closer look? Go ahead. Think of it as a glimpse into the past. I'll stay right here. I promise not to disturb you.
And I'm sitting here listening to the music of the space station and just kind of bopping again because I love this music. Okay. What's
What?
this?
Memories from before I woke up?
So, Silverwolf, how long till she wakes?
Hard to say. Maybe a few more minutes. By the way, that part in the script, could this be the right moment?
Yes, looks like we're on the same page. In that case... Listen.
Okay, Kafka's using her power.
Remember these words, then forget them. Let them slumber in the depths of your memory until the day they are awakened once more.
And again, Terminus goes backwards in reality, so knows the script.
On that day, your journey will intertwine with the remembrance. In nearly every possibility Elio has foreseen, it leads to a great crisis. You'll face betrayal, lose your way, and seek answers. So before you hear these words, I don't want you to consider this a prophecy. You arrived at this moment because of the decisions you made.
Huh?
I don't know what you'll have endured, or whether you'll still believe in me. But if there's even a trace of doubt in your heart, I hope these words can give you strength.
That's not the script we practice, Kafka.
It was a wish of the cosmos that set you in motion. And in the tale where you are the protagonist, the stars themselves will defy the destiny of finality.
Hold on. The wish of the cosmos that you set in motion, and in the tale where you are the protagonist, the stars themselves will defy the destiny of finality. That is basically saying that we are rewriting the story of the universe as we do our actions. We are... Okay. Well, okay, hold on. This just changed everything for Star Rail. And it goes into a... It's giving credence to a bigger theory that I have with the World Tree. So, or sorry, the Imaginary Tree. Because I thought for a while that the smallest version of the Imaginary Tree that we saw was the... was in Genshin. But then I thought about it more, and I'm like, no, it's not Genshin is the smallest. It's Star Rail. Because whenever we're in past space, we are seeing the Imaginary Tree. It's only a single pillar. It's all we see. Everything's already been written. There's no changing, no deviations. The path can kind of influence the way it grows, but it always grows in one way. Until us. And we're reopening the other paths by taking on the powers of the different paths and allowing for more change. And us defying the destiny of finality, defying the restarting process and continuing what we have now is us opening that up. Oh my god, that is insane. I am 100% right on my fucking tree theory.
Mark this number. 4. According to Terminus's prophecy, 4 paths will push the cosmos to its end. And on your journey, you shall encounter them, one by one.
So we already know of destruction. We've gotten preservation, which is not one of them. Hunt technically
Destruction.
could. Yeah, destruction. Remembrance is going to be one of them. Hunt is probably going to be another one.
Harmony.
Yeah, I guess that tracks.
Nihility.
Oh yeah, that tracks too.
And
What? I can't make it out. It's remembrance.
Easy now. Trust what you remember. The fourth path has yet to fully reveal their face. And that's why the journey's worth it. Even in a predetermined script, there's room for us to mold possibilities into shapes we prefer.
Interesting.
So listen. Take this guiding principle, then forget it. Let your own will be what expands your journey through life. As in the past, even while achieving so much, you never let go of your pursuit of freedom.
That was so sincere. I might actually tear up a little.
Fucking little brat. I love
How we all
Solo.
live within the script, but adding a little color to the lines has never.
Are you going to say more about those branching storylines? Never mind. Best not to tempt fate. Get ready. She's about to wake up.
Sorry, I keep dropping. I have a little fiddle toy that I'm playing with as a way to help with my anxiety and everything.
Come back to yourself.
And I keep dropping it, so I apologize if you hear that clattering on my keyboard.
Kafka said that when my link to the remembrance deepens, this memory will resurface exactly when it needs to. And an inevitable crisis will surely follow. But
Okay.
even a Stellaron hunter can't fully grasp the trailblazing journey. Just as I thought. It all begins with March 7th, doesn't it? Even if the Express had never arrived at Amphorius, her secret would have come to light eventually.
Yep. In that case, there's nothing really to fear. That's a reasonable conclusion. Pressure's really starting to build. Yeah, there's nothing to fear.
If that's the case, then there's nothing to fear. Collect yourself, and go find Cyrene.
While we're here, can we go stop in the other room and pick up a certain sword? And see if we can reforge it? For reasons. Where'd you go? Oh, god damn it, Evernight.
It's a breakthrough! A breakthrough! How could that little pink girl possibly beat us? Little one, you really don't know how to behave, do you? You were meant to stay in those beautiful memories and wait for all the disasters to pass.
Looks like a fierce battle is inevitable. Where's Cyrene? Of course, 10 times stronger. Of course, 10 times stronger after turning evil. Great.
Oh, triple-faced soul.
Hi, Sunday.
Cast your light upon us. Let no darkness remain concealed. Raise your hands high and embrace this boundless light.
Hi, Sunday. Do I get to kick your ass again?
This stage really brings back memories.
Yes. For you, I suppose it's been a long time, hasn't it? None of this would have been possible without Miss Cyrene. Even while engulfed by Memoria, she fought to stay in contact with the geniuses. Only then, through tuning, was I able to undo the memory zone's effect on you.
I noticed it back in the hotel. What about Cyrene? Where is she? The armory is dangerous.
Step onto the stage first. Ms. March will come for us soon. And she won't be alone. Those memo sprites will follow. We need to prepare early. Only then can we get you out safely, and go back for Cyrene and March 7th.
Okay.
Please, be careful. Amphorius is being overwhelmed by an unusually violent Memoria tide. I'll do all I can, But even that might not be enough. Black and pink. Two memories twisted together.
So yeah,
Time is
they're
precious. Let's pick up the pace.
interesting. Whoop, nope. I was gonna see if I could see what the achievements were, real quick.
Yes, Madam Herta. I've made contact with her.
Hi, Sunday.
Understood. I'll carry out my part as expected.
Quite the dazzling nest you have, little bird of the harmony. Your grasp of Memoria is unexpectedly profound, but playtime's over. This ocean we created according to her wish. This journey that flows on.
The memo sprites are actually the memo snatchers would not surprise me. And they're actually working not for Evernight at this point.
Don't any of you think about interfering with it.
She's coming. Is it me she's after this time?
Teehee.
There's no time to regroup. I prepared an alternate escape route. Wake from your slumber and return to reality.
Okay.
Come on. I'll bring you out.
Ow. Self-righteous past rider of the harmony. You think you can do that? Next time, get a memo keeper instead.
Pinky promise.
That was way too close. Good thing I was there to fish you out.
Sunday, are you all right?
Mr. Yang. I couldn't get her out.
Is it true that March is behind all of this?
Yes. That Pathstrider of Remembrance is identical to March 7th in appearance, but what lies inside? I can't find the right words to describe it just yet.
I'm not surprised you can't.
Can't you come up with an analogy? I thought that was your thing.
Fucking
That Miss March feels like a reflection on water. Only not from a calm, clear lake. But from within her words, I sensed an intense but utterly pure
hatred?
Protectiveness.
Oh, protectiveness. Okay.
Protectiveness.
This is only speculation. But after being drawn into Amphorius, perhaps March 7th experienced... No. She likely foresaw a tragic end. It was out of a desire to protect her fellow crewmates that she chose to awaken a power that teeters on the edge of evil.
Well, on the bright side, at least March 7th won't have to face any danger again.
Not wrong.
After that battle, I'm afraid I'll no longer be able to join the fight through tuning. So, has Miss Black Swan's progress remained on track?
You don't need to worry. She used your disturbance to mask her movements. Current status? Advancing upstream within the memory zone. I didn't see that coming.
Okay.
The Memo Keeper is pretty courageous, choosing to defy the rules and take matters into her own hands. This means she's chosen to stand against the Garden of Recollection.
But is the Guardian really the one that's doing this? That's the question I have right now.
Even so, I must think long term. I wanted to hide in the shadows to avoid direct conflict. But why is it so quiet here?
So we're back in path space
The
again.
air is thick with Memoria, yet it's so chaotic. Like broken memories all mixed together. Memo Snatchers should be swarming into Amphorius. I was expecting this place to be very lively.
I know what Evernight's doing. I think I was onto something with the memo sprites. Evernight is overwriting the Memo Snatcher's memories as they're coming into contact with her to be turned into her minions, for lack of a better term. And that's why it's not very lively. Oh,
So, how did they end up like this? Now I'm getting very curious. An empty shell. The consciousness that maintained this Dharmakaya has disappeared. So efficient. Not a single trace left behind.
What does it mean?
Alternatively, she might have sacrificed herself for an even more mysterious purpose. Either way, what exactly made these fanatical believers end up like this? Memory. It is indeed a deep ocean of dangerous allure, where fascinating secrets always hide beneath the waters.
See, the funny part is I'm also sitting here going, like, if we didn't know Hycealans was Nihility, I would almost say that Evernight
Getting
is.
the feeling that the same thing happened in Penacony.
I mean, possibly.
Get ready. We're about to head off.
Is it really gonna be okay? That world's surrounded by a massive chaotic material. That white band of light has already foiled our plans multiple times.
Don't worry. After the pink girl from the Astral Express broke into Amphorius, that obstructive force preventing the garden from entry disappeared. That's the trailblazing Nameless for you. A huge help.
Yeah, they
What are
purposely
you so
manipulated.
happy for? Aren't things gonna get messier with more irrelevant people turning up? What if those trailblazers find the Seed of Remembrance before we do?
Seed of Remembrance.
Then we'll just steal it back. Simple. By the way, there's a messenger and a memo keeper on that express. We don't know where they stand on this matter. So make sure they don't notice you when you make your move.
Oh, the messenger is the one. They know about the one that sends us to the recollection.
You folks are truly everywhere. These Memo Snatchers are different from the previous hosts. Seem to have had contact with her.
We'll introduce ourselves to gain your trust. We are the Garden of Recollection.
This memory ends so abruptly, as if a shapeless hand snuffed out its candlelight. It appears the secrets ahead are even murkier than I imagined.
Okay. Damn, Evernight, you've been busy.
What a bizarre sight.
It's spinning out of control! Everything's out of control! Why did no one tell us? That girl is the Memo Keeper's nemesis!
Memo Keeper's nemesis?
Is she talking about March 7th?
That Evernight! Those black Memo sprites! They swallowed everything! Those who came here first, all drowned. Not even a trace of their consciousness was left behind! I wish I'd never come here. I don't want anything to do with Amphorius anymore. Please! I'm begging you! Don't come near me! No! No!
You've involved too many innocent people just to obtain the memory of an eon's fall. You deserve this.
Black Swan being like, bitch, you doll went fucked up, and now you're going to learn you something.
But I'm not here to blame you. That entity you call Evernight. Tell me everything you know about her. We may yet bring a glimmer of hope for those who are still alive in there.
Eden, a blessed insight.
Eden of blessed insight. Wait, what?
So that's what happened. We were tricked. We are the sacrifice. The garden used us. The pure child of Anasraba abandoned us.
The pure... What?
She just wants to find her lost sisters.
Interesting.
Find them, kill them, reclaim them.
Work, work.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead.
So, okay, I think I know what that thing is saying is whatever power this is trying to kill the memo stampers to be able to remake them.
Dead, 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 dead. Dead, dead, dead. Dead, 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 dead. Dead, 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 dead.
I can finally understand your fears now. Thank you for the information. It was very valuable. I'll take your remaining consciousness out of here as a gesture of thanks. It'll serve as both protection and a punishment. You'll reunite with your peers in a genius's mirror, where you can reflect long and hard on your past actions.
Toss them in the mirror.
Provided that I can survive my encounter with her.
Hello, Evernight. Well, Evernight was stopping Sunday. Cyrene, who remained in the memory world, made a discovery.
These little critters look scary, but they're not so tough to handle after all. Though the surging Memoria tide swept my friend away, I must return to her side before Miss Evernight succeeds. Another one of these stealth missions, huh? Help me out here, friends in her world. A scorching and dangerous aura. This power shares the same origin as Finan.
Yep.
And then there's that enigmatic, bottomless aura that seems to jolt awake at midnight. Must be Miss Evernight. There's a beam of light over there.
Is this a night of beauty?
Full of energy, yet uncontrollable. More familiar than the others. As if it's coming from someone close by.
That's the Stellaron.
Could it be my friend? Maybe it's this memories of the Stellaron
Yeah,
are
it's a
flowing
Stellaron.
deep within the Memoria tide. Let's go
Okay.
there to find my friend.
Follow that Stellaron. Oh,
Jeez, so many little ones gathered here. Did you know I was coming? You're being a bit too enthusiastic, aren't you?
okay, sorry.
Thankfully, her presence hasn't weakened. I feel like I'm getting a bit closer.
Oh, we're in the other wing because I see the raiding gun in the background.
They're
Hey,
guarding something.
Hey, Cyrene, turn to the right. You're going to see a broken sword. If you could repair that with Memoria, it might be useful. Just saying.
Is that my friend's photo stone? What's it doing here? These memo sprites are completely still. It's as if they're drawn to this thing. This is a...
March!
An even cuter memo sprite. No wonder the photo stone can't store more memories. Have you been hiding in there all along?
March has been in the camera this whole time. That's why the camera was full. That's why they couldn't do it since or to take any more pictures. 3.1, I think.
Find my travel companions.
What? How could that mean?
My companions.
Are you March 7th?
Yep. Also, I love that we're doing a lot of like POV switching in this, because we're getting a lot of actual answers for everything.
And the streets are empty. It's just like how things were last time. How long can the encryption key you wrote for me last, Mr. Scrullo?
That is difficult to project. Logic. It is currently unclear how the unknown variable, Miss March, conducts her interference. Please rest assured that I will extract you on time before the encryption key expires.
But that means I will no longer be able to hack in via the same method. I only have one chance.
The maze of the remembrance is starting to change. I cannot remain your guide on your path forward. That is why we had to form a temporary alliance with our former enemy.
Oh, fucking Lygas.
I express my utmost respect for your courage to
Lygas?
Your enmities well within my calculations.
You know what else is right within your calculations? My foot up your ass.
Allow me to reiterate that Lord Anaxagoras now has a firm grasp on your crucial weakness. If you still plot to harm the Nameless, then you will find that the Society's previous warnings were not empty threats.
Anaxagoras will just go, and fuck you.
I only do what needs to be done.
I still don't trust him.
Hey, listen!
Ad starting on Twitch.
I never imagined that I'd one day walk alongside a genius who offered himself to the destruction.
My stance has never changed, but
Yeah,
before
erudition's
that,
inevitable.
I'd be very willing to witness the reunion of the Nameless and to escort you on your way home.
Okay.
More like her appearance completely interrupted your plans, even forcing you to seek out collaboration.
Don Hug calling him out.
I'll remember that.
Your words are as sharp as ever. But remember, happenstance is the only true constant in the universe. The demise of the progenitor come with me. I am honored to guide it.
Yeah,
created
you're
this
still a
wasteland
fucking
before
asshole.
us with your own hands.
Such sights are no longer able to stir anything in my heart.
Are you saying that once upon a time you were actually moved by their defiance?
I'm sorry to say, I never was.
You were never moved by the Scions. Hey, I can check the achievements now. Hello, Luna. How you doing? Alright. So, we still have 5 here. Damn. But, Hearken Sweet Ebonite. This is what I need to go through, Amphorius or not. Before Destiny's gave its first cry, listen, remember these words, then forget them. And then Memento. The culprit behind a maxed out camera memory. Going pretty good. Having some fun with this this patch and everything, because I like the fact that we seem to finally be getting some actual answers about what's going on, and the greater connection of Amphorius with the outside world, shall we say? I've been streaming for almost 5 years. Or actually, no, over 5 years at this point.
These memo sprites. Is it
Today, I've been only going for about 2 hours, though. Yeah, this is Evernight being
The
Evernight.
mimetic entities of the remembrance are everywhere. That lady wove a giant web in my blind spot.
No, I'm a PC streamer.
She hacked and infected the Time Titan, converting the built-up data of Amphorius into puppets of the memory zone.
Sounds like you two have quite the history already.
I play a variety of different games. I have a couple of fallbacks. It's things like I do play a lot of 7 Days to Die, but I plan on starting Hades 2 again here soon, starting from a fresh file because of the release there. I used to play a lot of Destiny, so I still will occasionally play first-person shooters. I basically kind of float around and play whatever I'm feeling like at the time, which really kind of depends on whatever else I'm playing. Like Diablo 4's new season just started recently. I've been playing that on or off stream a little bit. I did a little bit on stream as well. I'm trying to think what else I've been playing recently besides 7 Days to Die. I've been in a mental funk lately, so I've been going back to just bonking zombies on the head because that's cathartic. But yeah, I have a general thing that I will play just about anything as long as it's not horror. And if it's horror, I will have to make a very, very strong decision on whether I want to or not. All right.
Any variables that desire to influence?
But yeah, I stream a lot the Star Rail and Zenla Zone from from Hoyo. I would stream more Honkai Impact 3rd, but there's just not that much for it. I don't play to do the quote-unquote catchy games or anything like that. I play games that make me happy, and as somebody that is older, a lot of the games that make me happy are things like Civilization or Factorio, stuff like that. Like, I am the definition of a dad gamer. Like, straight up dad. Like, I will play strategy games all day long, especially turn-based. I will occasionally play things like Battlefield or something like that on either off-stream or on-stream. But a lot of times I end up getting frustrated with it because my reaction time is not what it used to be.
But you never mentioned her before. Could even a genius of the erudition get his brains hacked?
At the end of the day, this is a hobby. So, like, I enjoy producing the stuff that I have produced so far and everything like that. And it is one of those things, if eventually things catch on, that's awesome.
Lord Don Hum, I'm simply stating a fact. That lady is also a threat to you. A threat that you cannot afford to ignore. She snuffed out the remembrance without any effort and left nothing behind.
I'm
Her
good. Thank
actions
you, though,
were
for the
so
offer.
Determined, as if she had an unquenchable hatred against that path. Contradictions are often the keys to the truth. Lady March 7th's past is a bottomless darkness.
And? Do you expect me to join forces with you because of that? All I need to know is that she has something to do with March 7th's past.
Fine. I am only giving you a possibility for you to ponder. The choice is still in your hands. A heavy past is like an everlasting night. As to what kinds of sins lurk within, You should know that better than I do, former Vidyatara High Elder.
The thing about it is, Don Hung is not the High Elder, or was never the High Elder. It was Don Fung. It annoys me when they do that. People assuming it's like, oh, he's the same as the previous guy. No, he's not. He's a new life.
Yes. I indeed know how to face the past. Better than you do. First, genius.
Fucking love Don Hung. Just calling up people out straight to their face, going, here's my middle finger. Have a nice day.
I have no intention of refuting that. Let us keep going, Lord Don Hung.
Okay. This is bad. I'm sitting here half tempted to go grab the hand of Zagreus and see if I can punch one of these mammoth droids. Still love the music in this area, though. What the hell are those?
I didn't think there were still some that got away.
Explain.
They are thieves from the garden. They have long coveted this.
Oh, so those are memo snatchers.
They finally got a chance thanks to your efforts. Unfortunately, they ran into Miss March and their conscious, those who were lucky enough to escape her, drowned in the black tide, becoming these twisted figures.
Ah. So they're black tide infected
But
memo
they
snatchers.
look very different from the usual black tide creatures.
The reason has to do with art. Let us deal with the threats before us first.
Okay.
You really have no intention of fighting, do you?
Why would he?
Besides, the geniuses are still keeping a close eye on me. I would hate for anything I do to be misconstrued as provocation against you.
Amongst other things, I am sure.
Never mind. Let me clear the way.
You're lost.
Okay. It's about a... It's half time to just sit here and go, let's auto-battle this.
Stand still. Didn't hurt.
Real quick.
Say bye to breathing.
This one? There it is.
Time to move.
Sorry, Kafka.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Alright, maybe I should have summoned,
Your face is
little Ika.
What splendid spearmanship. Truly remarkable.
Is this? I apologize. Give me 1 moment. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta look up something. Them having fun in the recording booth. You're dead, aren't you?
Yeah.
Give shot.
Bread.
Give you what?
Bread.
Well, I thought you said head.
Bread?
Bread?
Bread.
I mean, if you're gonna go downstairs, you might as well do that too.
Oh.
Annie,
Two birds, one stone. Excuse me. I'm being a good noodle. What the fuck? I am behaving.
Vega and I are drunk.
Everyone min, everyone min, everyone min.
Hey,
Baka, don't you
Run!
fucking
I'm solar, I'm not stasis this time.
dare. Good, thank God.
Yelling at people with a high-pitched voice makes them do it faster so they don't hear it more.
Cool. That fucking shit out of here.
Hey, good job, guys.
Sweet.
Wait, what
happened to your voice?
3 times?
Hey, what happened to your voice? Why are you so
my balls dropped again.
You're not sounding like Blue anymore.
Fuck you. Listen, just because I'm 20 doesn't mean I'm that pubescent, okay?
Oh, you're still in the prepubescent phase then. Annihilator tank. Dog, you may not want to be there.
Why?
Ion Storm.
I'm okay.
You got that Ion Storm.
How did you live? Oh shit, I'm fucking behind him.
Tempest spawned with a tank. I forgot that's only in heavies that she does.
Ah, Dave, I hit you with the rocket. Why didn't you die?
Hey, oh no. Oh crap.
Face me, motherfucker! Do it.
Oh, that was a shitty ass jump.
Guardian down.
I double jumped over one walk into the hole between those 2 walks. Yeah. Hate when that happens. Do you want to talk about it?
Nope, I do not.
A ticket for every single time it happens. Tier 2 subscribers get 2, Tier 3s get 3, so on and so forth.
Gotcha.
And then...
Alright, I apologize about that. I had to look up something real quick for a friend.
Let's get back on
So
our
I can take
previous
care of
topic.
something, but anyway.
These memo snatchers attempted to infiltrate the breeding ground of the Black Tide to steal Iron Tomb's memories.
That sounds like a surefire way of destroying themselves.
Well, our views differ on that. They had a chance to reach the truth precisely because they did not fear death.
Yeah.
That futile world-bearer turned himself into a seal in this cycle, attempting to suppress the Black Tide's spread. His golden blood soaked into the ocean tides and covered the earth, etching the scar of destruction into this world.
Okay.
And that scar shall point the erudition, destruction, remembrance. When the 3 paths cross once again, a furious shall face a most magnificent end.
I'm sure it will.
And fish taking the bait.
Do not mean to make the water orb, but the water orb shall go with us.
Dawn Cloud. I have witnessed 30 million futile ends atop this cliff.
Actually, 33,550,336
You
endings.
may not agree
Well, 35.
with me, but I've always believed that this number has made me the person who understands Kozlana the most.
Dude, it's already been proven you don't.
This is
Anyway.
also where he decapitated me on that day and pointed his sword at the Aeon of Destruction.
Yes, he wants to be the
He
destruction's
suffered
destruction.
a tragic defeat, but also achieved a legendary deed.
I'm pretty sure Phaidon is not dead. I'm pretty sure we're going to see him reforged and become an emanator of destruction.
A drop of burning golden blood. The blood that will cleanse
That's...
the world. Dripped from the god's wound.
Lygus, that's not golden blood. That's a Stellaron.
Nanook? Phaidon managed to hurt them?
Yes. It melded into Kozlana's body, becoming the destruction's final blessing. If you wish to dispel the fog and find that March 7th, then go and awaken his fury. She hides in the crevices of time, in the most concealed corner of Amphorius. Only the most ferocious will can break through the memory zone, just like how the blazing sun can only rise at the end of the Evernight.
How do I know this won't be another trick of yours?
I have nothing to gain from helping you two work together.
Again, I don't trust Lygus, or Xandar, whatever the fuck you want to call
this cycle, Kozlana never answered my call, perhaps. His mind has already eroded away. Or perhaps he is still awake, deep down. I only wish that you and the esteemed Trailblazer
could bring me an answer. Sorry, I end up cutting Lygus short a lot, just because he has a very, very bad tendency to just ramble and take forever to say a line. Which I understand is the direction, but still.
How long has it been for Kozlana? Phaidon. I'm back. What?
The moment you took the world upon your shoulders without hesitation, you lost the chance to ever be yourself.
Duty does not drive you to wield your blade, but hate. Behind that hatred, you seem to desire the destruction of the self.
Losses are a constant on the Flame Chase journey. What you stand to lose weighs far heavier than life itself.
It is because you suffer that you are so much stronger than any ordinary person.
Hi, Kozlana.
Done hung.
Hey, bud, how you doing?
You still remember us?
Those two names are like brands.
Then I'll tell you that those two names only appeared for a blink of an eye in your long journey. But we once fought together to protect this holy city beneath our feet. And we witnessed each other's resolve at this very cliff.
I have forgotten.
Everything, except the belief I had when I set off. Even this body is as alien to me as your words. All I know is that I must imprison the destruction that swallows all.
What if I tell you that we're here for the same thing? Look at what this world has become. You know what it's waiting for. Even if you've forgotten everything, I still believe that you'll make the right choice, like you did in the past.
When have we ever had a choice? When were we ever masters of this world's fate?
The fact that you're in that form says that you were.
Even though I shoulder the dreams of millions of lives, I could only forge the destruction's evil will.
No.
Everyone I know is dead. And the world I dared to save has been torn to pieces.
Done so by the guy behind me, but let's ignore that.
So, be gone. This body never existed to carry out deliverance.
There's no need to be so serious.
Hi, Finan.
Sorry, I had a really long nap and all the bad memories woke up first. Long time no see, partner.
Well, it was only a very brief farewell for me.
We once walked side by side and trusted each other to watch our backs. That memory will never fade away, even if all else does.
Also, the voice acting. The more and more I listen to the Castellana versus the Finan voice acting, it is perfect. Like, captures both sides so well.
And because it was so precious and hidden so deep in my heart, it needed more time to wake up. Trailblazing. What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds, that is also a titan revered by the masses. There is no need to further confirm your resolve. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods. Stand with me and become heroes! Did you hear that? Heroes! I have never forgotten the weight of that word.
Oh, I love the fact that they're using Finan's or Castellana's theme in the background for this. But this is also the reforging of Finan
Even though
and Castellana.
I am no longer a hero. And the only thing remaining in me is the boundless flames of wrath.
But lighting a fire can also illuminate the path ahead.
Everyone I know is dead. And the world I dared to save has been torn to pieces.
But there is still a group of heroes that I know. And they will bring the true tomorrow to Amphorius.
Amphorius will be reborn as a real world. You will be reformed in the fires of the Antimatter Legion.
This body never existed to carry out deliverance.
It only ever burned for world bearing.
Wait. This confirms my theory. World bearing is trailblazing, not deliverance. They are separate. Deliverance is our 13th path. Or our 13th god. Core flame, whatever you want to call it. Because I know there's 15 paths technically in Star Rail, or 16.
So, I'm going to head towards tomorrow first. Don't make me wait too long, Donna. Partner.
Deal.
What if we were born from the destruction? There is no need to question your heart. No need to crave victory. If I am born to be a vessel of sin, then I shall roar at evil and trailblaze a dawn for future generations to come.
God, Josh does such a great job with the line delivery there.
Let us go to the other side of the night.
Is he resetting the world again?
You know that the dawn is there. And the blazing sun, destined to rise.
He just blasted.
It won't be too long before our paths cross again.
I think he just shot out the heart of Kefli.
There is a ruckus coming from the grove.
Oh,
of
no, it is the
Epiphany.
grove.
It is time. I have another notice for you. In this cycle, an eccentric demigod deviated from their flame-chased destiny. In a history known by none, Terravox, the Earth, fell. This matter has remained extremely mysterious, contradicting the extrapolations of 30 million cycles. I have reasons to suspect it also has...
As of now, clues that yield no conclusions are not important. Finan already
Fuck
pointed
you.
me in the right direction. Open the way.
We're gonna leave that string here and just let it sit there for a minute. Fuck you if you wanted an actual answer. Xandar set down hung to the exomyth.
Lord Don Hong is gone. You can now...
Thanks for the honor. And here I thought you weren't ever going to acknowledge your old friend. The Inspiration Circus recorded that you have led me up Dawn Cloud countless times. And the last time was right in the previous cycle. Oh, and Kefli even lowered their hand to welcome.
Surely you didn't move into my head to browse such trivial content. But if that's the case, I wouldn't mind recalling some fun Dromus trivia for your pleasure.
And Exagrius and his
You
love
seem
of
pretty relaxed.
Dromus.
Indeed. The experiment's variable will be eliminated by my enemy's very hands. You know very well that everything I said about that Remembrance Pathstrider was true. Both my hypothesis regarding her...
Yes, I know. You haven't told a single lie so far. But I noticed your thoughts would generate a curious ripple whenever you mentioned her. It's almost like you were deliberately trying to hide something into the depths of your brain.
Since you're talking in such a blunt way, I'm assuming you haven't actually found any concrete evidence.
That is correct. Thanks to that mechanical body, you can control the boundaries of your thoughts, opting to only show partial truths. Pity that I still managed to grasp a shiver of fear that escaped your control, and I traced it upstream to discover one single word. Oh, Lycurgus, tell me, what is the Demi-Urge?
What is the Demi-Urge?
The grove.
The grove has been split open by fighting.
Even the branches and leaves of the sacred tree have been dyed gold. Finan gave his all for her. Now that the destruction has quelled the Memoria tide, it's time for me to go deep.
Time for us to go get a cornflake. Hi, Chimera.
Who's there?
Is this Terravox?
That fiery blaze engulfed the grove and woke all creatures from their slumber. And you, visitor from beyond the sky, you have no intention of listening to the cries of the earth.
You are...
Are you surprised? Demigods with golden blood are not solely limited to Kepler's children. Is it not natural that the offspring of I am Terravox,
I was
Avatar
correct.
of the Earth, divine protector of the myriad living beings?
What a coincidence. I was just told by someone to watch out for you. Answer me. Why would the Dromus King of the legends, the demigod who should have fallen, appear in humanoid form?
You already know the answer. Is the transmutation arcanum not precisely your specialty, descendant of the permanence?
Hey, we know you're a dragon, by the way.
How do you know about... Was it...
Exactly. Thanks to her, I was able to escape into the Memoria tide and disappear from the world's memories.
Okay.
So you didn't die. Your fall was just a lie. You cast aside your duty as a flame chaser and joined her. Why?
She offered a different path.
To survive. For a Dromus, life is no more than existence. The birds and beasts of this world have struggled to survive since time immemorial. Yet unlike humans, they are unable to live on in the World-Bearer's memories. But Evernight is the master of remembrance. And I saw your story in the Veil of Evernight.
Vidyadhara, the permanence, dragon transmutation, resurrect, Shana.
The path you chose to survive will lead to your death, demigod.
And what of it? This body is soaked in filthy golden blood. The earth is hungry, and only the permanence can satisfy it.
Basically, kill me so you can take my power. Got it. Anyway, Hachu.
Seems exactly like Marastruck.
Seems exactly. Yeah, it does seem like Marastruck.
Have some sunshine! Like a warm current. My May this faint light dispel the gloom, restore the skies. Like a warm current. Stand still.
Boom. God, Hysolin's brought back Dot, and it's still my favorite type.
Cloud Knights? How is that possible?
Because he's using
Time
your
to
memory.
say bye. Boom.
Well, Evernight is.
It's endless. Has the Memoria tide returned?
The fires of abomination reignite.
Is that Blade?
What do you want to know?
Relax. Don't let waves open your throat. Be intoxicated. Stay here and in the abyss's revels. Your cries rise.
Anyway, get eaten by fish.
Is this some disordered memory?
The mists of the past shall drift away.
What?
Scatter.
Hi.
Fade. Turn to foam.
Who is that? Oh, it's Interpreted Lume.
Do you not
Don
remember
Fong.
me? After all, I am the heavy burden you must bear. How could I be so easily forsaken?
Don Fong? Is this another memo snatcher trick?
Vidyadhara are supposed to forget the past during hatching rebirth. But the preceptors interfered back then and allowed me
I'm wondering if that's
to
still
remain
Nick doing the
deep
voice.
in your consciousness. If you do not wish to use that bloodstained name, you may call me Obliviated Memory.
That's not necessary. Though we've long parted ways, I won't ever forget you.
So, who is that giant?
That is Amphorius' Earth demigod. He should be on our side, but he was led astray and intends to seize the power of dragon transmutation.
The dragon descends upon the earth, and all beings look to it in reverence. You and I know that all life in the universe covets permanence.
Are you trying to say I'll end up like you?
No, he's not.
One day you will. And as I see it, that day won't be far from the end of this journey.
Huh.
Let's move on to another topic. I have no intention of passing judgment on Don Fong, and I have even less desire to become entangled with him again. I only have one concern right now. Bringing my companions back safely. You can either help me deal with these abominations, or return to the shadows of memory. Don Fong.
All right. The filthy remnants of the Memoria Tide still run rampant. Let me accompany you through these rooms. You could use the help.
Are they gonna give us some Byron Lumet for this then?
That giant who craves the power of dragons.
Do as you please. I'm moving ahead.
Interesting.
Speaking of Terravox, his aggression just now was probably some distraction.
His madness is plain as day.
I agree.
I need to eventually go and catch all the bugs. For all the tribs.
Phew! It's all good now. Yanis's blessing is full, and the hidden passage can be used again. No, the Imperator's Legion launch a surprise attack from the grove. Who knows if Terravox will be able to succeed? Huh? Who is this warrior?
Lady Tribios, I am Dan Heng, the Trailblazer's companion.
Dan Heng? Nice to meet you. I didn't realize Little Gray had more companions in addition to Little Cyrene.
There is no need to elaborate further. They are merely a collection of your memories, just like me.
But even then, they should still be acknowledged.
No. If they were my memories, they would recognize me.
He does make a good point there.
Dan Heng? Even though we don't know you, we'll still ask you to get somewhere safe. A terrible battle is about to break out here. Iceland's, Tux Gladiorum, is not far ahead. The evacuation efforts are almost over, so go now, or it might be too...
Iceland's. I see. In that case, I'll go look for her now. Thank you.
No problem. We need to go deliver some messages, so we'll be off. Please, take care.
Oh, the trees.
Memories, crazed ramblings. What do you think?
It's too early to reach a conclusion, but this memory is most definitely not mine.
There are two possibilities. This memory either belongs to Terravox, or it belongs to her, the person, but the probability of the latter is very low. You should know better than I do. After that final battle, even the first genius couldn't determine where she went.
Correct. But the conversation I just had gave me an idea. Let's forget Evernight for now. In the Vortex of Genesis, there was someone else who went missing along with her. I still have a chance to make contact with her.
Iceland's.
And the way I'll
or
do
no.
it
Yeah,
is
Iceland's. Yeah.
right here.
Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, because if it's Iceland's...
Stay back! You cursed beast!
Stay back, you cursed beast. That wouldn't
There's
be...
not a single sign of movement here. That was probably just the echoes of the Memoria Tide.
Yeah, more than likely. Okay, so we're going into here again. Hey, look, chests. Hey, look! Bartolos! Hee hee! Look who it is, the water splashing poser! Didn't think you'd catch me
Are
here.
you the spirit thief? Bartolos?
Can't get past this!
I see. Thank you for the advice. My Cloud Hymn magic will take it from here.
Save your energy for more important stuff. It's a piece of cake. Leave it to yours truly. What happened to your voice? It's all because that crazy lady with pink hair and red eyes. In order to stop her from monitoring me, I sealed my voice. I hope that had nothing to do with the VA. Like, that is legit what they had to do. There are plenty of ways to get through here. Hee hee, time for me to show you what I can do. Alright, Bartholos. Engage. Yeah. Control the agile Spielberg's feet, Bartolos, to complete challenge missions. Use directional buttons to control the flight, ascend and descend, flight heights. Deliver or can devour chests. Get close to the treasure and press the devour button. Food bubbles into digestive enzymes. Bartolo's going to leech bubble attacks. Hold down the attack button, constantly fire bubble shots. Currently locked on target. Releasing bubble attacks consumes bubble energy. Continuing attack bubble house to break it. Obtain bubble orbs. Okay. Zagreus powers make on tap. Firing a certain number of bubble shots will defeat enemies. Okay. Okay. Spirit water leak fixed. Okay. Okay. Love all the little chimeras there. Strike. Okay. Zagreus' divine power. The divine power is hit them with bubbles. Oh, flying amphoras on the map carry coins. Whimsy, use the bubble attack to break them. Okay. Another coin of Whimsy. Say. So that does nothing. Is that all that does? Yeah. Might do something more later. Thief bug, after a lifetime stealing all the corners of the world, I have. Who thought a flood would have finally stopped seeing my tracks? What have you ever stolen? Dromus weapons, human horns, chimera scales. Hold up. Who are you and what are you doing here? Oh, it's your fellow practitioner. Great. Okay. Anyway. There we go. Okay, so back up to grab that. Yoink. I do find it hilarious that we're finally actually controlling Bartolos. I'm not really complaining because Bartolos is quite a funny character. I doubt we can leave, yeah, as Bartolos. I'd be very surprised if we could. So, investigate. Okay, yeah, we need that. And we can ride the flower all the way down. Okay.
We're here. Now, it's time to awaken the person we're looking for.
A pool of spirit water. I see. You plan to resonate with the waters of this world.
Yes. And?
Compared to the currents of my home, the waters of Amphorius are rather untamed. Subduing the waters wasn't easy, but I've gotten the hang of it now. Under the raucous steps of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration calls forth the Spirit Water's memories.
Work.
How incredible.
Hi, Salins.
There are still survivors in Amphorius. And this one even knows how to use the arts of water.
Hello.
Very good. It's nice to meet the ocean demigod, Lady Hysealins.
A green dragonfish. A Yudon hum. I hope I've remembered. Scale Gorge Waterscape is your home, isn't it? In Greyfry's memories, I saw you two standing side by side.
That's fortunate. It means I won't have to introduce myself. I can get straight to the point.
Yes, we can.
Tell me, where are Evernight and her?
The stranger snatched away the deliverer right before my eyes. I commanded the waters to surge after them, but layered cliffs blocked the water's current.
Okay.
You must be careful. Earth has abandoned the Flame Chase mission. Though Terravox still lives, they are not an ally of the Trailblaze.
That's no surprise. I've already exchanged blows with that mad demigod.
I didn't think the worst would still come to pass.
He also intends to get his hands on a dangerous power. As his comrade in arms, do you know what his goal is?
Terravox has only ever cared for life born from this soil. If they covet powers from beyond the sky, I suppose it's out of the same care. Even so, their behavior is far too unusual.
I presume they wouldn't have made such a drastic and irreversible decision if they had not exhausted all other means. But embracing the permanence may result in even more misfortune.
Yeah, that's...
While I admire
true.
that demigod's willpower, my position has not changed. It seems that if I want to find Evernight, I will have to confront Earth. Since my opponent has already turned into a vicious beast, what I do won't weigh on my conscience.
Then allow my specter to accompany you, Lord Donhong, as the demigod who witnessed the end of this world. At least let me sing an elegy for my last comrade.
That doesn't sound like something you would normally say. Huh? What I do won't weigh on my conscience. I can certainly...
I will never hesitate for my companions. I am a nameless. And what I'm going to do is defend all the hopes that are on the verge of fading away.
Yeah.
That is exactly how the guard of the Astral Express should act.
If you please, Lady Hysealins.
Hold on to this current, for it still carries the warmth of Greyfry. Hopefully, it will lead us to the depths where our companion is hidden.
I still love all the little nicknames the Amphorius characters have for everybody. It's one of the things that makes me happy. Like, you have the way Tribby does things, you have Hysealins and all of her references to fish and things like that. The ducks, whatever, from Cyridra. It's just fun. Lord Terravox, where are you? Don't know.
Make a wish.
But it's about to be fun! Where's that?
The future is bright. Show me the way.
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Anyway, round one's done.
Good times. Time to say bye.
Round two's about to be done.
Boom.
Boom. Boom. Okay.
The human body is beautiful.
Electra. Is that you?
Hey, look. Loot.
Who's that?
You're right on time. Let the ocean sink into the Memoria tide.
I think he's referring to high ceilings as Electro.
Part of the sacrifice to resurrect the earth.
You are me, are us. From preeminence, gain eternal life.
You are me.
From permanence, gain eternal life.
This is Terravox's impressions of his fellow trailblazers, would be my guess. Hey, Bug. Praise Bug, the statue of the beloved Circe. So beautiful and perfect from every angle. The brow of Rift. But the bow of Rift divine beauty is unmatched. The bow of Rift wisdom is unparalleled. Are nymphs this cheesy? Might be a bit ahead of its time for humans, but just perfect for the stiff. Freak. Bye, Bug. Five.
Hey, listen!
Oh, I see what I need to do. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Balls. 1, 2, 3, 5. There we go. Yay. Let's say there's only so many ways to do those types of things. Claim my treasure. aka claim my stellar jades. So that kind of makes me wonder. Small chest and Bartolo's POV. Defeat a monster from Bartolo's POV. What am I looking at for jades right now? Okay, I got 2 pulls worth. We'll do that once we're... Oh, I'm probably going to complete this section for Dawn Hung, and then I'm probably going to call it a night. Yeah, that's what I thought. You know what? We're going to switch up our team. Okay, don't care. Whatever. Let's go with ridiculous power. So I can just be lazy and do this.
Light up the dawn.
The I don't feel like actually fighting moves. Merge as one, throw yourself into the forge. I don't wanna though.
Yourself into the forge.
I forgot to read that one, but whatever. Okay. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Light up the dawn.
Vidyadhra might not even be considered people if we do not resort to beastly actions. Why did Dun Feng choose me all those years ago?
Vidyadhra might not even be considered people if we did not resort to beastly actions.
Why did Dun Feng choose me all those years ago?
I still...
Fall into oblivion!
The Memoria tide surges violently. Hold on, and don't let your focus be swept away.
I still feel so bad for Bailu. Bailu got stuck in such a bad situation. Because, like, if we go with the inference of Bailu is, oh, I can't remember her name, Baihan, from
The
Quintet.
whole grove is shaking.
For her, I have reached the end of my journey. Once I climb this tree, I will finally be able to see them, the road ahead, but their followers will never give up because of it. When I say them, I mean our master, Cersei's. But Bailu literally is getting manipulated by everybody.
Must pay a price.
Oh. Fucking ambush. Anyway,
Future will come.
This
Light
battle
of the
is
dawn.
unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
No other
Light of the dawn.
Doubt farewell. Existence of future will come.
Light of the dawn.
I'll see you off.
No other choice but forward.
Tomorrow.
More light of the
You'll pay
dawn.
for this.
Serenity is
More
before
light of the dawn.
future will come.
And now for the thing known as Overseas. I kind of feel bad for what I'm about to do these things, but at the same time, they're memo scraps. Get all the way far. That's... Okay, are we back? We might be back. I apologize. OBS decided to crash.
To the end of all your wills. No matter the cost.
And that means everything got fucked. Okay. We're good. I apologize. But yeah, no, like, as I was saying, I feel really bad for Bailu because Bailu literally got used by pretty much everybody around her. Even though, like, yeah, she's I think she's like 100 years old. She's still a child. But so many use her for their own means.
Is it over? It seems so. These phantoms that are haunting you are indeed here to bring you to your demise.
Yeah. Anyway, holy fuck.
It's unusually quiet here compared to before.
Don't let your guard down. The Memoria tide has become even more violent.
Is that?
Is it more of the quintet? Your little chimera. Spear back together. Touch.
This is an interesting looking wine jar. Was it Bai-Hung who brought it?
It's a specialty from Thalassa that she brought and left here just for this gathering.
But she herself didn't come?
Blessing of the Trailblades.
Why do I have a feeling this is about to tear my heart out?
Your mind retains far more of the past than I had imagined.
I've seen this farewell more than once in my dreams.
The previous life is just an immersion to a newly born Vidyadhara. You know rationally that these are your memories, but it doesn't feel like you experienced them yourself. I use dragon transmutation for selfish reasons, and close friends turn to enemies.
Ugh, yeah.
You probably want to ask me if it was worth it.
The Military Affairs Office is placing more importance on the Yuchue's battle this time. And the Yaoqing called her back for a patrol mission.
Some people are born with adventure in their blood.
Hi,
and can't stop for even a moment. No matter.
We're already toasting. Why don't we wait for Dong Feng?
As always, the High Elder has endless meetings with the Preceptors that he can't get away from. Let's not wait on him.
Isn't this just water?
I like that they actually have him as... It's like, it's Blade's outfit, but it's done in different colors.
I'll relay her exact words. It is a mistake to drink too much before a battle, so I'll leave a jar of spring water from Thalassa's Crystal Palace. She said that wine only has flavor after a triumphant return.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't want to go along with her, but she insisted on seeing your expression after your first sip.
Any gift from a friend, whether it is water or wine, is rich in flavor all the same.
I see you still speak as if every sentence must add something of profound value.
I mean, yeah, it's Jing Yuan.
I see you still speak as if every sentence must add something of profound value.
Ah, you're just in time. The punishment for making us all wait should be 3 cups of wine.
Spare me, please. I've already suffered enough next to the ancient sea.
Okay.
I've convinced the Preceptors. Vidyadhara, Cloudhymn Magi will join the battle on the front lines, and our armies will fight side by side.
It seems like you can now carry out your plan for dealing with the Kitu Mirage.
Thank you for standing your ground against the dissenters, Dongfeng.
I never thought those Preceptors would ever relent. After all of this, countless Vidyadhara
will lose their lives, with no chance at a molting rebirth. We all understand this, but the Vidyadhara cannot become a part of the Alliance's destiny if we do not share in its joys and sorrows.
That is something we all understand as well. That is also why we've gathered here. Come, raise your cups. This toast is not for bidding farewell, but for honoring the soldiers who will not return. For all...
Apologies. My reckless plan must have put a lot of pressure on you.
Nonsense. If our positions were flipped, You'd support me no matter how reckless my plan was. Right.
Of course. But let's try not to be too reckless.
I like that we're able to see all of this, just because it's a nice different take on the quintet, seeing them at the quiet time.
When you make a decision like this, people will always ask, was it worth it? And you will also forever question yourself. Do you know how you will answer that question?
I won't answer it. I will prove it.
That's right. My sword is my answer.
Thank you, Dan Feng. Thank you, Jing Yuan. Oh, thank you, Jing Liu. And thank you, Bai Heng, wherever you've run off to.
Ridiculous. How did you get drunk from spring water?
I'm just full of joy. It feels like I've just forged a divine weapon with masterful craftsmanship. I'd rather leave this world in a blaze than live until the end of time. That's what I always firmly believed in the past. But I never truly felt like I was alive until I met all of you. Now, I wish more than anything that I could just live a bit longer. No, pretend I didn't say that.
One thing to remember about Blade is Blade was not an immortal. He was turned into an immortal.
It's over. And you know exactly what happened to these 5 afterward.
They all died.
So, can you understand it now? After both Shi and March 7. Losing a dear friend with whom you've shared so much can never be considered a victory. It's a failure that torments you for the rest of your life. I could never accept that kind of fate.
So he made Blade immortal and used Vidyardra magic to make Bai Heng into Bai
So
Lu.
you made a decision.
I was the one who used the transmutation arcanum. I was the one who swore to bring Bai Heng back to life. And the one who brought everything past the point of no return. That was also me.
Do you have any regrets, Dan Feng?
Even if I could reverse time, I would not choose differently.
So the answer is no.
And if it had been Jing Liu, Jin Yuan, or even Ying Xing, who died in battle, I'd still choose to do the same thing.
Yep.
Because only I could make that choice and protect all of this. Now, for the sake of your companions, for the sake of those 2 who walk alongside you, how much are you willing to sacrifice, Dan Hong?
Everything.
Everything.
Yep.
Your answer does not surprise me.
They are very different, but at the same time, they are very much the same.
They are more than just my companions. They are the path I took that led me to where I am now. So they will also be beacons for when I am lost, leading me to the future. until my next reincarnation.
Then let me see how you'll carry out your convictions.
Let's leave this place and go settle things with that mad demigod.
Good plan, good plan. Yay, treasure. So there's treasure over there. Okay, so we need to go up there for stuff. Aw, cute little chimera. The water wheel is broken. Oh no. Anyway. Garment maker. Oh, there's another bug down there. Go say hi to the bug. I'm sure that is something I can do later once we're done with the story stuff. At least that's the way it always seems to go. Yeah, go up. Whee! Okay. Yeah. Just looking around, seeing what I can see from that. Anyway, continuing on swiftly. The storeroom area. I do love all the little chimeras just kind of chilling all around. One moment.
A beast will always be a beast.
So, not quite, apparently. That? Yeah, there it is. I will be honest as well, like...
No thanks.
The, Amphoria's, stuff is a lot nicer. Seneca, my goodness. Bug. Walk on the roof? Oh, there's Drobus on the roof. Okay. Anyway, there we go. More Chimera just sitting around. Okay, so that's where we're supposed to go. Loot. Yeah, I expect it's probably tomorrow morning I'm gonna go through all of this. Well, it might be until after wait until after I do the story. There is loot in that damn dare water. So why is it giving me a time? Oh, I see what it is. Like, why is it giving me a time thing if I can't do anything with it? Oh, I need Bartolo. That's the issue. Oh, anyway, to the door.
This campaign
Genie and Apollonius. Yep.
Seismic walking dragon. History shall remember you as a Titan Slayer.
Memories intersect. Another betrayal. Another catastrophe.
Regardless of whose memory this is, it seems that Terravox has a leading role in it.
Yep.
A beast that's been rebelling its whole life.
I see the destination that the destruction points to.
Golden blood is gurgling out. It's almost like a heart that has burst open.
Yep. Also, there's Terravox.
As expected, someone's been waiting for us.
It's you.
They are here, a scion of permanence. And your Terravox, my old friend. Indulge yourself. Let this Memoria tide swallow everything.
Be prepared for the worst, Lord Dunham. This mountain dweller must not be underestimated. Giacles the Mountain Breaker. Earth's Dromus Rider. It's been a while.
Mountain Breaker? He's not Terravox?
I remember you, little fish, and your despicable master.
Okay.
I didn't think you were still alive.
Death is just a return to the earth for mountain dwellers. Thanks to Everknight's gift, I was able to come back to the mortal realm and keep watch over my dear friend, the Earth demigod who was sacrificed. Long Scion, you are the most important offering in this ritual sacrifice. No matter how strong your will is, it will eventually be swallowed by the Memoria tide. When that time comes, you and the powers you bear will serve us. We will use the permanence to awaken the fallen giant dragon and give the earth an everlasting body.
How about no?
So you pretended to be Terravox in order to lead us here into a trap.
If it weren't for the Imperator's tricks, the name Terravox would be shared between us anyway.
They made the right choice for Amphorius's tomorrow.
But the tomorrow you speak of only ever had a place for humans.
Which is interesting because Ixilence is not a human.
What, my old friend?
Yep, you got consumed by the black tide.
I will once again start a fire that burns away the chains that shackle us.
Why don't you leave this to me, Lord Dunham? Use that hidden passage to reach the opposite shore.
Nah.
No. I will stay. Mountain Breaker, hero of the mountain dwellers. If I do not stay here and triumph over him, he will die an ugly death in delusions of the permanence. That should not for the vicious beast that insists on obstructing the Astral Express and threatening the fate of the world. We've stood on the precipice countless times along this journey, forced to make difficult choices in the... It's my turn to put some pressure on this world.
Well spoken, Don Han. It's like, nah, I'm done being a passive observer.
This scene.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Anyway, poke.
The dead return!
That.
Existence is of no consequence. Future will come.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
tomorrow!
Yeah, poke.
Overcome the thorns! I doubt farewell. No other choice but forward. Future could come! Existence is of no consequence. Tomorrow!
I'm going
You
to get
chose the wrong enemy.
field up from...
I can't thank you enough.
I fucked up.
You'll pay for this.
Where I didn't do it right where it should have been. I should have started off with a heal from Locha, or Locha.
Tear the sky!
Anyway. Eat meteor, bitch.
It's time to stop struggling, Geocles. Go to your death with dignity.
Before that, tell me, what kind of deal did you make with Evernight? How was the Great Mountain Breaker reduced to this?
That's...
Leave it to me. I'll recount the Earth's heaviest past.
Hi, Terravox.
And sever its deepest delusion.
He actually has a really cool design. I'm kind of impressed by it.
Terravox? Is that your body has become so...
Even mountain ranges grow old and eventually die.
But I can hear the sound of blood still surging through your veins, fast and strong.
I suppose you are the true Earth demigod.
I am near my end, and the demigod title means nothing to me now. The being who stands here now is just the former and the traitor who abandoned him.
Traitor?
Terravox was once a member of Geocles' Dromus Legion. This force was famous for its skilled riders and their brave Dromuses.
Okay.
Terravox himself was the Dromus King, the giant dragon who swore their life to the Mountain Breaker. In the battle against Georios, the Imperator could not surmount this mountain, and thus had to break it from the inside. Terravox's betrayal was key to the Flame Chase army.
The age of the gods was coming to an end. Living beings had adapted to the changes amidst the rifts of the earth, and now they had to learn to survive in the crevices of the epics. Someone had to watch over the earth, so I agreed to a deal. I would take the Titan's divine authority and sink into the cliffs, using my flesh and blood forged of stone to mend the land. There
Interesting.
was one betrayal I could never forget. The Mountain Breaker refused to believe that was my choice, even till his dying breath. Faced with having to surrender to the Imperator, he chose to die.
So this is why you decided to conspire with Evernight.
Time's strange visitor appeared before me. The great power from beyond the sky, called the Remembrance. It's incredible.
Yeah, that tracks, but still not the best idea.
Hercules was able to be reborn as a memo sprite. He mumbled about the times we fought side by side. Just like how all the lives this body carries speak to me.
Interesting.
Evernight did not ask for much in return. She only wished for me to use the divine authority of Earth to hide her tracks.
Okay. Okay, so now that does mean if we get the divine authority of Earth, we can undo.
Since you're being so candid, does this mean you've given up resisting?
Resistance. For a beast on the brink of death, What is the point of resistance?
I see. 1,000 years have passed, and your mind has long since been shattered.
This frail body bears the weight of all those I've betrayed. And now, my only wish is to rest with them in the unchanging past. Go, long Scion. That fiery blaze has already burned through Earth's protection, revealing the secrets underneath. The deepest depths in Amphorius, the great tomb where all the past is buried. The one you seek, Evernight, walked out of that place. Before her arrival, no one knew of its existence.
In other words, that is the place where Evernight came into being.
Interesting.
And it is also
Okay.
where she is now.
You sank willingly into the past, and now your memories have turned into this form.
At least I still remember. As long as I never forget, they will live on.
Primitive and animalistic. I understand these. Have you ever regretted anything?
The Earth is not a lonely island in the middle of the ocean. It is the sum of all the living things that stand on it.
Yeah, no, that definitely tracks. Yep.
Then, a final question. Terravox, after all of this, how much are you willing to sacrifice for the power of the permanence?
Everything. My journey up to here has allowed me to fully understand my destiny. No matter how I struggle, the Earth will never be able to reach the stars. But my compatriots deserve to continue their struggle. At the end of my life, I want to make one last effort to give them a chance to move on to the future, even if it is a future.
That sounds familiar.
Join me in rebelling against this unjust fate once more. Even if the world collapses, the Earth must remain unshaken. Give me the core flame that burns within you, and allow this immortal body of the permanence to bear the furnace of life for you.
Long Scion, are you willing to bring them all into the new world?
I won't give you empty promises. Allow me to answer your question from a different perspective. The permanence is the path that dragons trod, and eternity is life's deepest desire. If you entrust the Earth's living beings to me, they will live in symbiosis with the instincts in my blood. With this body as an ark, I will deliver them to tomorrow for you. That tomorrow won't be the end of Amphorius' west wind.
Yeah, that is actually one of the things that wouldn't
but
be
a
enforced.
vast and boundless sea of stars.
A sea of stars.
This is really kind of interesting, like, how Don Hong's sitting there going, like, I can offer you something nobody else can.
It's a
with
future
everything.
where all beings can trailblaze side by side. Not a prison made for remembrance.
In the veil of Avernight's memories, you've always been someone with reservations. I misjudged your resolve. I understand. Behold,
Okay.
This core flame that burns in my chest. This core flame born from it tells me to commit one final act of treason. Entrust this and thus bring the endless stream of life into the distant future.
And into the flame chase again, and everything is a flame thrown into the far future.
I promise you, Terravox.
Good. When I hand over the divine authority, this place will fall to pieces. Are you prepared to hold up the sacred tree if it falls?
Of course.
Then free what remains of my body, and let me give you this flame that turned away from the flame chase. I now relinquish my duty as a demigod. You shall dig your own grave and burn in the furnace of rebellion.
So that was his prophecy.
I only hope that, after all this time, Father will take me back into their heart.
Sure they will.
Come, crouching beast, for the endless life of this world. Rise from your dormancy, and follow me as soaring dragons of the wilderness.
My final rebellion. Then declare to the earth the name of the new god.
Oh, this is the cutscene we saw in the trailer. More than dumb fuck.
I am Don Hung, one who guards and trailblazes way forward.
Stone dragons and everything. Oh, I love it. It's that person sitting here going, are we sure it is Jung-Mi? And there's the new thing.
Fortunately, the worst did not come to pass. If your opponent had already turned into a vicious beast, whatever you did wouldn't weigh on your conscience. So what if that demigod had harbored ill intention? Would you have pointed your spear at them and carved out the core flame with your own hands?
Yes.
There's no point in discussing what-ifs. Though, I'm glad it didn't come to that.
That is him very kindly going, you know, I would have stabbed a bitch if I had to stab a bitch, but I'm happy I didn't have to stab a bitch.
Regardless, I will attempt to join this game and become a part of the Era Nova.
It's literally just like Evernight. I'm intertwining myself with the fate of this world for the sake of the Trailblaze.
This is the only way I can face my friends and this world with a clear conscience.
Now that things are settled between us, it's time for you and I to say goodbye. Everything that I left behind has faded away at this point. Go and march toward your own permanence.
I like that.
As for how to tame it, I'll leave that to you.
Thank you. We can't go back to the past and make better choices, but At least we can do better, and if a dragon can only welcome new life by shedding away his old, scarred skin. For the first time in my life, I feel at ease.
Wait, is this? Oh, I'm forgetting the name of the song. It's the song that was from the Fantilia fight. Ah. But I also love this. If like Don Hung's like, I feel at ease now.
This burning core flame. Is this what the destruction feels like? The light is unexpectedly warm. The fleeting moments when one wakes from a dream.
Farewell, Don Fung. Now, it's time for...
The final rebellion of Earth was to bestow trailblazing wings upon all living beings. Fateravox. This was probably the best possible ending. Behind that scar lies what they called the deepest depths. But right now, she's trapped in a bottomless whirlpool.
Is Evernight with her?
I'm afraid I can't tell.
A scorching abyss. If I were to enter it alone, I'd almost certainly get lost.
I really like his new outfit because it's very, very subtle, but it's still very similar to his regular 4-star version. Like with the way the sleeve is and everything.
And Miss High Sealants, would you give me cover? I'll need to focus completely on what's ahead.
What are you planning to do?
I'm going to continue where you left off.
The stranger snatched away the deliverer right before my eyes. I commanded the waters to surge after them, but layered cliffs blocked the...
Times have changed. The cliffs are now in the palm of my hand.
Then I believe it's worth a shot. It's just... without absolute resolve, you still won't be able to pass through that Memoria tide, much less save someone from it.
I don't think you understand resolve when it comes to Don Hung.
The search for Greyfry might stretch on like an Evernight without end. Be careful.
Don't worry, Lady High Sealants. Just as you kept your lonely vigil in the depths for 1,000 years, my determination to find her is even more unshakable than the earth itself.
Okay.
Ancient sacred tree, lend me your roots. With the core flame I carry, let me resonate with this land. With heaven and earth as my map, and time as my compass, I will find that one singular point.
You asleep among the Memoria tide.
Even if I must cross every mountain and valley on my own 2 feet, I will bring you home. Circe's giant tree, witness to Amphorius. This time, I will follow its roots into the ancient earth until I find you. On this journey, I will become the bedrock of mountains and bear the cities above. With the currents, I merge into the tide, crashing upon the land's jagged reefs. I sweep across the nameless barrens, scattering endless snow and frost. Entwined in the cycle of day and night, into the deepest depths of this world, adrift in the darkness that was before all else. can I lead you out of this maze?
He's supposed to be Daedalus.
I can't do it with just my eyes alone. Maybe it was never me. Maybe it was always you who could set us free.
Long time no see.
All right, let's settle this and keep moving.
That's where we will all find our answers. Hey, Danhong, wake up.
Three of a kind. Two pair. Ace. Go. That grows upon the earth. I am you.
Found ya. I had seen that already posted on YouTube, and like, that is incredible. And like, having the context for it now makes it so much better.
Finally.
I love the dragon eye, too. Hello, Danhong.
I found you.
Did you get taller?
Long time no see. Did you get taller?
While you were trapped, I experienced a lot. Thankfully, Evernight did not try to stop me. Looks like we've managed to stay ahead of her this time.
No. Evernight knew exactly what you're doing, and you're doing what she wanted you to do. Evernight is not working against you. Must save. What about Cyrene? Where is she? Has the express clearing? She was everywhere in the Memoria Tide.
I understand. Her power shouldn't be underestimated. It was only when I personally stepped into the maze of time that it suddenly struck me. She and I had crossed paths once before. I'll only warn you once. Leave her body. Now. I feel like I've seen these floating black things. I had an unexpected encounter with her when I left Amphorius. Perhaps to avoid exposing her whereabouts, she had power called Oblivion. It's just like an Emanator's.
Probably because she is an Emanator.
Oblivion.
She wants to erase world-bearing memories. She planned to make me forget everything.
I know. But you still remember me and our companions. Do you have any clues about the memories you may have lost?
Mere mortals, flawed individuals, failed heroes.
Are those Evernight's exact words? If I'm not mistaken, she intends to make you forget Amphorius, including the... But it seems you still recognize Lady Hycelens.
If I made that much of an impression on little Grey
Work.
then I am
Incoming ad.
naturally...
I'm gonna pause that, because this shouldn't be too much longer until I hit a thing.
But I fear your escape from that power they call Oblivion is thanks to someone else.
Hi, Castris.
Nice to meet you. Or maybe I should ask, how have you been since we last saw each other?
Along with you, this little butterfly fish's memory was also salvaged from the depths of that whirlpool.
Butterfly fish.
Just as a pearl is cradled within its shell, the power of Thanatos surrounds you,
shielding your soul from... Miss Irene has spoken of you often to me. Though we never met in this life, I believe there's a kind of warmth that can transcend time itself. Through the endless flow of time, I guarded the secret passage between Styxia and the Vortex. When the Memoria tide flowed backwards into the River of Souls, even in deep slumber, I could feel that warmth. And with all my might, I protected that warmth.
Good job, Castris.
I apologize if that seemed improper. I hope you'll forgive me.
In the end, you were there for me. See, I really am a heartwarming girl deep down.
She was just speaking metaphorically. This conversation feels familiar.
Trollololol.
I understand that your mission is still unfinished. The path ahead is treacherous. And even though my body is bound to these dark currents, I'll do everything I can to watch over you both.
The little butterfly fish is right. There is still a pair of eyes watching from the shadows. But we won't let them get anywhere near you. Go forth, golden dragonfish. And you, deliverer. Seek out your companion. Go forth and illuminate the lightless Evernight.
I cannot thank you enough. Accept this promise from the Nameless.
Of course. We'll write it together.
Yay. Thank you.
The Nameless will never stop.
Until all of us stand side by side in the true new world.
Okay. Alright. This is going to be where I'm going to call it for today. Let me go ahead and just claim these. We are going to finish off in the best way possible, though. Here I stand, soldiering all lives, declare to the earth the name of the new god, and then souls recognize each other through recollection. With space as my map and time as my compass, I'll lead you home. I love that. That is adorable. Anyway, that one. That restore the Saturn statues. Okay. Let's end in the best way possible of hopefully pulling off some streamer luck. It's what happened last time when I got high stealings. Let's see if we can do the same thing with Evernight, because I'm at 40 pity right now. So, let's go. 41. Nope. 42. Nope. And 43. Nope. Okay. Alright, folks. I'm just going to call it here. So, again, thank you very much for joining me. Again, we'll be coming back tomorrow. Or, sorry, not tomorrow. We'll be coming back on set. Well, yeah, technically tomorrow. Saturday, probably starting around 9 or 10 p.m. Again, and going for as long as I want to. Finishing up the story here, and then probably starting the little dramas thing, and then having some fun from there. Alright, folks. Thank you very much.